good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon sa lahat. Mega love shoutout sa ating mga viewers dyan. And we have our first, or masyado yatang maano ang ano ko. No, it's too bright ang aking
Oo nga,
ano.
change
No,
na
it's too
ano.
bright so I might as well change it. Yan, okay na ba? Better? Better
Okay
na?
na.
Yeah, okay. Mega love shoutout sa ating mga viewers dyan. I know we still it's actually a kind of surprise yung aming LS ngayon dahil ito yung available na schedule ng aming special guest. So we would like to welcome everybody to our show YBK Inside Talks. This is your host, Yuri Belacon.
This is your co-host, Sherka Vlog.
And welcome back to our show. So, maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers dyan. Although we still have a few here. Andyan si Raiko Luis Racoma, Young Reba. We have Ate Supergirl. Mega love shoutout sa iyo dyan. Mega love shoutout sa ating mga viewers. And I hope later on mag-share tayo bunso so we can
Oo nga pala.
share our blessings, ang ating ma-educate natin yung ating mga katropa dyan sa ating thank you so much. Can you just leave it here? Ayan. So, kamusta bunso? Kamusta? Ang tagal nating hindi nag-live. Kamusta ka?
Oo nga, na-busy lang ako.
Nabisi ka ba? Nabisi ka ba sa
Oo.
pag-iimpake? Ako din nag-iimpake din ako kasi gusto ko rin lumipat. Joke lang.
Mami Zen, nandiyan na si Mami Zen.
Ayan na
Naka-antabay.
pala. Hello, Mami Zen. Hello, Ate Supergirl. Mega love shoutout. Thank you so much for always being there for us. Maganda yung magiging topic natin ngayon. It's gonna be like ipagpapatuloy natin yung frontliner stories natin. The first episode we had, it's about frontliner. Si ano naman yun yung ating nasa hospital, si Miss Marife Dacles. And then we had our caregiver, frontliner din naman siya. Sa Japan naman siya. And then we're gonna have our third frontliner story. She's a nurse. What it takes to be a nurse nga pala, 'di ba? So it's one of the most rewarding profession in a medical field. So alam mo ba bunso, meron ka bang kakilala or meron kang mga kamag-anak na nasa, sabihin natin mga nurse sila. Do you have anyone in the family na mga
Sa amin
nurses,
wala.
ganun?
Wala, Ate Bella.
Sa amin naman wala din kami mga nurses, but I have pamangkin na pharmacist, tapos meron kaming mga caregiver, and then PT. Ayan, ako na yung nasa PT. And then meron mga doctors. Yun na yung mga ano. But nurses, it's really a rewarding profession dahil kakaiba yung magiging experience mo. What it takes to be a nurse ba? Ano ba yung mga dapat na qualities para maging ano ka, parang maging good nurse. Parang meron kasing iba na gusto ko lang maging nurse, pero I think it has something to do with passion. Yung gusto mo ba talaga to, or it has something to do with, kasi merong iba kasi na gusto lang nilang mag-nurse, they are being pushed by their parents para yan ang kunin nila. Or merong iba naman talagang from the very start pa lang talaga, childhood dream na nila na maging nurse. So, we would like to know it more, details about this, kung ano ba ang story niya about pagiging nurse niya. So, ang ating we will introduce na ba para medyo kasi baka busy din siya later on. So, ang ating magiging guest ngayon is she graduated from Our Lady of Fatima University in Valenzuela City. She's a registered nurse. She's also a registered nurse in Saudi Council Health Specialist. I guess I hope I said it right. And then kasama ko rin siya dati sa Saudi Arabia. Pareho kami na pinagtatrabahuan. It's a Disabled Children Association, and she is our rehabilitation nurse ang ibig sabihin nun. And then now, I'm so happy, and I'm very proud of her. Napakatalinong bata talaga nito, and she is now working in a hospital in Germany. So medyo I'll try my best na mabasa yung yung mabigkas ko ng tama yung kanyang hospital name, Alfred Krupp Krankenhaus. So ang Krankenhaus daw is a hospital and ang pangalan ng hospital is Krupp. I hope it's right. It's nandun siya ngayon sa Essen, Germany. Please help me welcome our beautiful guest, our registered nurse, and we salute you dahil frontliner ka, Miss Jenifer
Jenifer.
Pepino. Ayan.
Hi everyone! At sa mga
Ayan.
viewers namin. Hello
Yan.
po. So should I say, is it after in the Philippines, Ate Bel?
Anong oras na ba? It's 5:47
Five.
afternoon. Yeah. Sabi mo na rin good
Yeah,
evening na lang
but yeah.
siguro.
So I will teach you some of the German words. We can say Guten Abend. That is good
Guten Abend.
evening. Yeah.
Guten Abend.
And in
Okay.
my place, it is 11, coming 11. In the morning, so I can say it's still a morning for Germans, so I will say Guten Morgen. So all over the world po, magandang umaga at magandang gabi sa ating lahat. And I would like to give up applause with my Ate Bel kasi napakatagal po bago namin to in schedule. Napakahirap
Yes.
mag-schedule because of the time difference
Time
we have
difference,
right
yeah.
now. May daylight
Mm-mm.
saving na, winter na here. So it's 7
Mm-mm.
hours. It's very difficult, and I know she's also a busy mom and busy on all of these stuffs and everything. So I'm happy I'm here.
Yay! Ayan, di ba? O, bunso, grabe, grabe din siya, Sir Kel, no? Di ba? Nagulat ka ba? Nagulat ka ba? So, we are so happy na finally you're able to squeeze in
Yes.
your schedule para maisingit mo kami sa schedule mo, no? Talagang
Naku, te.
inaabangan namin dahil we didn't ask anyone nurse para maikwento yung kung ano ba ang pagiging nurse, how rewarding it is, how difficult it is to be a nurse.
Mm.
So, kamusta ka naman ngayon?
Yeah, right now I feel so really blessed kasi it's not easy. From the very start, you saw me from
Mm-mm.
being a baby nurse, baby step nurse, and
Uh-huh.
now until I got, I didn't imagine that I will be in Germany. You know,
Mm-mm.
from the very start, what is our plan, right?
Mm-mm,
So
yeah.
for me, if it is God's will, tingnan mo naman, hindi naman natin akalain na, oh, I will be in Europe or I will be in Germany. But right now, it's not an easy peasy the way you look at it. Ay, gusto kong pumunta dito. Ay, gusto kong pumunta dito. It's not easy, just 1, 2, 3. No. What my experience is a very good testimony on how will you measure patience and a trust on God's will. Because for me po, ang kapag nangangarap tayo ng isang bagay, it's not that you just want it because you want it, but God sees it within our heart. Is it your intention is good for others, or is it will making other people lives na magiging turuan kanyang mayabang, or it will be teaching you a lesson wherein you're gonna still humble yourselves kahit nandun ka na sa peak ng pangarap mo, right? So, for me right now, life here in Europe, I can say that I was blessed because in the Philippines, it's not easy because of the pandemic. Nurses there are working sometimes 12 to 14 hours, sometimes duo shifts sila, and they are so very exhausted. Why? Because nurses in the Philippines cannot have the benefits that someone in abroad can get. Example, we
That's
have
true.
the health benefits, the insurances, and then as well as po yung mga other benefits pa within their family, kung meron man silang anak or asawa, right? So for me right now, I was thankful, I was blessed, but it's not an easy process. I learned to adapt with their culture, and also every day I'm still learning from being a good person, learning to be a working nurse with a compassionate heart, I can say, and also being familiar with those rules and
Mm.
regulations within the city, because it is not very easy to speak with their language. One of
Mm-hmm.
the difficult foreign language that you can learn is German, or they
German.
say it Deutschsprache. It's not easy as the way you think. And most of the European languages, it's very, very hard. Either French, Dutch, Italian, Espanol. Pero talagang masasabi mong napakahirap. But look, I am here right now. So I want to share to you my experience. Mga pwede pa nating gawin. If you are a nursing student right now, or if you are working somewhere else, and you want to have your motivation like me, so watch to our channel right now. Marami po
Yes.
kayong matututunan, and I have a wonderful host there, because I know she is so smart to ask me questions wherein we can help people to do, or to educate them on what their path or guidance that we can give to them in pursuing their dreams, especially if you are a medical professionals, either you're a nurse, a doctor, or anything right now, because naniniwala ako sa panahon ngayon, kahit
Mm-mm.
anyone na working, maaring mababang tao, it's still a blessing, because without them, we cannot leave, and it's really hard to have this pandemic thing, right, Ate Bel?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, wow. That's a very, very long and very, alam mo yung rich yung ano niya, yung ingredients talaga andyan na. It's really
Mm,
rich. So, sa experience, parang ang dami-dami na niyang ano, ang dami-dami na niyang mai-share sa atin. So, but before we go into more deeper details, magtatanong muna ako ng mga simpleng question na lang muna. So,
yes, 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 of course
yes,
po.
the first question will be, when you were a child, like not child, sabihin natin grade schooler ka,
Mm-hmm.
is it your dream to become a nurse, or ano ba yung una mong pangarap bago ka naging ano, bago mo parang nasa puso na gusto kong maging nurse? Do you have any other dreams aside from being a nurse? And then, or you basically has this dream from the very first ano pa lang? Ano ba yung
When I was a child po, until I was in what I call this, high school level, on
mm-mm,
dun ka na sa pagpipili ng course, I
mm-mm,
never thought that I will be a nurse. No
mm-hmm.
talaga. As in, no, no. So, because I want to be an attorney. Yun ang dream
Ah,
ko.
yun ang
Yes.
dream mo. So,
Yes, I want
bata
to be
ka
an
pa, yun na
attorney.
talagang gusto mo.
Yes
Okay.
po, yes.
Ah,
So,
wow.
it's my mama's choice, and my side ni father ko, mga aunts ko actually, the one in the
Mm-hmm.
States.
Mm-hmm.
Because at that time, sa panahon, siyempre makikinig ka, magulang yan, at saka
Mm-hmm.
mga matatanda, someone that
Mm-hmm.
you will be your guidance. Siyempre, hindi ko naman
Yeah, you
kayang
look up.
paaralin yung sarili
Mm-hmm.
ko. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Siyempre, nanghihingi naman ako ng pang-aral. So, I need to follow. Totoo yan.
Yeah,
I need to
totoo.
follow what they dream about you. At
Oo.
naniniwala ako, Mama's knows best. Ang quotation
Mm-hmm.
na yon. So,
Oo.
my mom told me to do an entrance exam for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily I was chosen. So I have get a discount for 25% as a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
25% that time is a big help. Kasi
Yeah, it's
malaki talaga ang
mm-mm, mm-mm,
tuition ni nurse.
mm-mm,
And so it's not a very easy life for me
mm-mm,
entering nursing, because at that time, my mom is an OFW, and Ate
mm-mm,
Bel knows it. She's in
mm-mm,
Macau,
mm-mm,
so she worked there for the support of us, kasi maaga namatay ang dad namin. So
mm-mm.
she is working there to support. I have a sister. She's also a respiratory therapist. Hopefully, in the next few days, she can be invited as our guest as well.
Yes,
I
yes,
can guide
we
her.
will. That will
Yeah,
be
kasi
yes.
mas maganda yung mai-embark niya sa atin, because she is working for the COVID patients in the
Mm-mm,
ICU
mm-mm,
and in the emergency unit. So
mm-mm,
ayun, I can tell you, I can share a little bit of story because hindi po ako yung nurse na mayaman na nag-aaral. Hindi ako yung magbaon ng 500 a day. No, 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 no. I am proud to say that I graduated na hindi ako nahihiyang sabihin na nanghihiram lang ako ng libro sa mga senior ko. Kasi hindi namin afford ni mommy to buy books because one book may cost 5,000 to 8,000 that time. And I have a lot of books. So, mababait yung mga seniors ko na shout out kay Ate Allen because with her, I cannot be a good student because without her resources, wala po akong mapag-aaralan. So, dumating din po sa point na nagtuturo ako ng mga major subjects. Kapalit nun, binibilhan ako ng handouts ng mga kagrupo ko. It's not an easy. Yes. And also, wala po akong laptop that time na nag-graduate. Ang laptop ko po, minsan pinapahiram na ng mga kaklase. Yung mga laptop nila, pinapahiram ng mga kaklase ko para I'm the one who will make our thesis that time because it's very, very hard. So, nasa sipag at tiyaga po. Nakita naman siguro nila na yung mga taong yun, mga kaibigan ko po, sila ang tumulong sa akin together with my family to have this kind of dream. And then, anong tawag dito?
So, hindi, yun yung ano mo, yung parang...
Yes. Oo,
okay.
napaka hirap.
So, bale,
napakahirap.
It was not your childhood dream. Yung dream mo is to become a lawyer first.
A lawyer. Yes,
lawyer.
but...
And then it was your parents'
yeah, to have to be
dream.
A nurse.
But dahil masunurin kang anak,
so
you followed their advice. Well, congratulations with that. So talagang common sa ating mga Pilipino talaga na yung ginagapang talaga yung ating pangarap, no? Ginagapang ating pag-aaral ng ating mga magulang. And in return, we would also give them the favor, 'di ba?
Opo.
Oo. So anyway, ang second ko is how did you choose your profession? Yung sinasabi mong yun na nga yun, 'di ba? Yun yung second question ko, but you are able to answer it right away na. So kasi masyadong dire-diretso na yung mo. So yung sinabi mo is it was chosen by your parent. But paano mo siya naging like sabihin natin you have graduated na and then paano mo siya in-embrace as parang mo siya talaga, yung masasabi nating by heart na, hindi yung kagaya ko I am a PT, di ba? So, na-embrace ko lang yung pagiging PT ko after nung nag-internship na. Nung nag-internship na ako, doon ko lang na-feel na gusto ko pala maging PT. But before, it is also my mother's choice. So, dati, sabi ko, ayoko mag-PT dahil gusto kong gusto kong mag-doktor. Sabi ng nanay ko, eto, dahil ganito, parang shortcut. But, later on, matagal ko bago siyang minahal yung pagiging PT na to. So, ikaw, paano mo siya minahal? Paano mo siya tinanggap as part of your na talaga siya system? When did you start?
I started like you nung pumunta na kami ng mga OJTs, mga internship namin, because I see people who are ill, napaka taba sa puso nating mga medical professional na it's not just the money that you can earn of being a nurse, but if someone will tell you, salamat nurse kasi tinulungan mo ko, salamat nurse kasi gumaling ako para sa'yo, it's a fulfilling saying that someone who is ill, you can change their lives in just a seconds or a minute. Doon ko na-realize na this is my calling, na as a person, I have a purpose. Purpose to help, purpose to save lives. I think nabigyan ako ng purpose to love it because of the people or the patients that will say, nurse, napakabuti mo, kailangan kita, maraming salamat kasi, or minsan yung mga relatives sasabihin, salamat sa serbisyo mo kasi gumaling ang mami ko or daddy ko. Yung palang magsabi sila ng salamat, that will be a fulfilling, because if someone will tell you, you're a great nurse, ibig sabihin, you did your job great. 'Di
Mm-mm.
ba? Kaya
Yes.
ayun ate, na-push ako na kailangan ako sa mga ng mga pasyente kasi ang mga lalo na po ang mga Filipino nurses, ito yung tinatawag nilang may TCL sila or TLC, Tending Loving
Mm-mm.
Care.
Tender loving
Hindi po
care.
lahat ng nurses merong ganon. If
Totoo yan.
you are not working with a
Yan.
heart, no, no, no talaga kasi ang trabaho po ng mga medical professional ay dapat nasa puso, 'di
Mm-mm.
ba?
That goes with my third question, no? Yan yung pinaka-ano ko, third question ko. Talagang dire-diretso siya, no? Talagang hindi ko siya pwedeng pindutin na pwede stop muna. So anyway, maganda kasi spontaneous ka kasi. So ang ano kasi is what it takes to be a nurse ba, 'di ba? So kasi sabi mo nga pag nasa medical ka dapat nasa puso, no? 'Di ba? Nasa puso talaga kasi you have to be hindi lang compassionate kumbaga, dedicated
Mhm.
kumbaga. Kasi meron naman
Yes.
talaga, I agree with you yung sinasabi mong hindi lahat ng nurses merong TLC. Talagang ako experience ko rin yan dahil lahat naman tayo siguro nakapunta na ng mga hospitals and siguro
Hospitals.
inatid natin yung mga kamag-anak natin or dumalo tayo sa isang friend natin, makikita natin, ma-observe natin, ma-witness natin yung how nurses handled their
Dear patients.
patients, 'di ba? Doon
Yes.
makikita natin. So, para sa iyo, ano ba yung mga qualities dapat ng isang nurse? Yung qualities na in a sense na wag na nating sabihin na ikaw, sabihin natin in general, what should have a nurse ba dapat? Ano ba dapat ang mga qualities na meron ang nurses?
Um Number one for me is knowledge.
Okay.
You need to have knowledge. Kasi sa school, tuturuan ka naman. Yes.
Mm-mm.
But you put that knowledge into practice.
Mm-mm.
So that is a general what do you call this? That is a general thing that you can be a part of something that you do because wala pong medical professional na walang alam. I
Mm-mm.
do believe
Totoo.
on that. Hindi ako
Mm-mm.
naniniwala na yung doktor walang alam. No. Being a doctor or anything in medical professional, they have their knowledge. Enough knowledge. Kaya nga sila naging doctor, naging nurse, naging PT. So, number one is knowledge. Why? Because kung wala kang enough knowledge, how will you do your job correctly? How will you know
Mm-mm.
that you are being a good nurse if you don't know what you are doing?
Mm-mm.
Next, you need to work with a compassion heart. Kailangan
Okay.
talagang may puso. Kasi kung wala kang puso, bibigay mo lang ng gamot, wala ka nang pakialam.
Mm-mm.
Mahirap
Sige.
'yon. Mahirap 'yon pag wala kang you are not enjoying what you do. You are not loving what you do because if you love your work, of course tuloy-tuloy na 'yan. You will love everything about it. And lastly for me, you do it with a purpose. Ask yourself, why should I work as a nurse? Ito ba talaga yung gusto ko? Ito ba talaga yung desire ng puso ko? Ito ba talaga yung intention ko? And then, do it with your faith na God, God will be empowering you to be a good one. Because
Wow.
pag wala ka talagang purpose sa sarili mo, hindi mo tinitignan na tama ba 'tong ginagawa ko? Eto ba talaga ang gusto ko? Magiging ano ka, wala ka sa track. You won't do the correct path of your daily life. That is the
Mm-mm.
thing, daily life.
Mm-mm.
Kasi mabigat po magtrabaho being anything in frontliners. Walang madaling
Wow.
frontliners. I do
Okay.
believe that.
Yes. So,
Yes.
gusto kong basahin sa iyo itong comment ng ating isang viewer. Sabi niya, mega mega love shoutout sa iyo, Chi World Peak. Ayan, yun ang pangalan niya. Yes, that's true po. Sabi niya sa iyo, it's so fulfilling especially when somebody express their gratitude for taking care of them. Thank you is a very rewarding line. Yun ang sabi niya. Wow! Para sa
Yes.
iyo. So, thank you
True.
naman dyan sa comment mo, Lalabs Chief, World speak. Ayan. Thank you so much for
Thank you
participating. So,
po.
yun ang sabi niya. Talagang it's sa ano talaga sa medical. I think it's not just in medical. It's also in other field that it's pag meron
Yes.
ka talagang nagawang tama at nagawang yung trabaho mo
Mab
is nagawa mong
nagawa mo
tama
mabuti.
talaga. Oo.
Yes.
Without anything under the table, 'di ba? Talagang ang thank you is a really a rewarding line, a really rewarding ano siya, parang it's a rewarding profession talaga. Pagkat sabihin natin kahit secretary lang ako, but I did my job with all honesty, without illegal anong
Yes,
under the
yes,
table na
yes.
yan. Ang sarap yung sabihin, ay thank you ha kasi napadali yung proseso. Thank you ha at napagaling mo ako. Thank you ha. It's really a rewarding talaga remark from a patient, from a client. So kahit kami nung ni
Yes.
Jen, maalala mo Jen, when we were in Saudi, talagang mag-thank
Mm.
you lang yung pasyente natin, napalakad lang natin, napatayo lang natin. Makikita mo sa parents yung sincerity ng
Ngiti.
pagti-thank you
Yes.
nila. Talagang it's a fulfilling fulfilling feeling. Ayun, fulfilling
Yes.
feeling. O, di ba parang napaka-feeling na lang dyan. Ayan. Ayan, maraming salamat naman dyan at nakikiano kayo. Salamat and please don't forget to send us your comments, and if you have any questions,
The
we will
questions you
read
can
it,
ask us.
and then
Yes.
kung sinong gusto nyong sumagot, we will also entertain all the questions and your remarks. Maraming salamat. So, as we move on, yung nandito ka sa Pilipinas diyan, ano yung pinakauna mong ano yung una mong department ba tawag diyan? Yung nasa hospital
Mm.
ka, saang department ka napunta? Anong sector ka ng hospital, area ng
Yes.
hospital na can you give us a detail about paano kang dito sa Pilipinas, and how's the
So,
situation with being a nurse dito sa Pilipinas? Ano ba yung wag mo munang i-compare sa natin i-compare kung yung naging
uh
nurse ka dito sa Pilipinas, how were you then?
So, noon sa Philippines po, I work in a private institution.
Okay.
So, more on kami, geriatric patients,
Okay. So,
meaning po mga lola,
old,
lolo, ganyan po sila,
yeah,
old,
oo.
yes,
Mga
adult
elders.
nursing.
Yeah,
Yes po.
elders.
So, parang ang situation mo is parang nasa home care, pero private institution siya.
Mhm.
As a nurse po is, nakikater po ako is one-to-one. Para siyang private duty nurse, pero
Mhm.
merong iba't ibang patient. Pero sila,
Mhm.
talagang medyo ang mga din sa private institution is they are hiring really for one-to-one nurse. So,
Okay.
yes. So, I have a patient with kidney failure. At
Okay.
that time, I
Mhm.
handled her for 1 year and 6 months.
Oh,
Yes.
how
Yes
old was
po.
she? Babae o lalaki?
Yes, babae. I
How
think
old?
she's 87 that time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, uh, meron naman po kaming kapalitan. Like in a hospital, it's a shifting schedule.
Mhm.
But my job is more on monitoring. Tutulungan
Mhm.
mo siya if she has an appointment with a hemodialysis because may kidney failure na nga.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then, more on the basic care that you fulfill as a nurse. Example, kapag merong pakain, you need
Mhm.
to assist sa
Mhm.
pakain. And
Mhm.
then, my patient can still stand at that time, but she is weak. So, she has a wheelchair, so you assist in everything, like
Mhm.
bathing,
Mhm.
toileting, ayan.
Mhm.
Then sometimes meron pong pumupunta na doctor for that
Aha.
specific nagche-check kung okay, need niya ba ng blood transfusion because of the
Mhm.
pag nagre-replace sila sa hemodialysis.
Mhm.
So, I still inform the doctor if kunwari nagkakagawa kami ng laboratory outside, and then
Mhm.
you still send the laboratory result with the doctor. And
Mhm.
then, more on talagang katuwang niya, like a
Aha.
duty nurse. And then, when she will be admitted in the hospital, for
Mhm.
some reason, example, she has a fever,
Mhm.
automatic, it will be an admission. So,
Mhm.
I will be the one with her for the may naman ako kapalitan. So, first shift, second shift, third shift. So, it will be a rotating. So, meaning, sa isang patient, we are three. free rotating. Paikot-ikot po
Mm-mm.
kami ng schedule.
Mm-mm.
So, more I know about hemodialysis that time.
Mm-mm.
Yun ang naging background ko. And
Ah,
then,
okay.
yeah,
Yun
for
yung
me
sa
that time,
Pilipinas.
yes po, sa Pilipinas. And then,
Mhm.
compensation, it's not that mahal, but
Mm.
I can survive, I can eat,
Mm-mm.
I can still go home. So I am earning
How
that
old were
time.
you then? How old were you then?
How old am I then? 19.
Ah, you were just
19.
19. Okay, that's
Yes
cool.
po. Yes,
So,
19.
19 years old, and then you are working in a private hospital. It's a hospital, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
then, after that, saan
Then,
ka na napunta?
yes, ayan na, si Saudi na.
Ah, okay. So, right after
Yeah.
then, sa Saudi ka na. So, but before that, magme-mega love shout out muna tayo. Merong nag-hello sa'yo dito. Si!
Hi, hello
Sana
po.
yon. Triple
Sino
I.
yan?
Hi, Miss Jenifer, sabi niya. And host, YBK, mega love shout out sa'yo. Triple I. And Tito, ang aking mga napakagandang sister, DJ Shine Stories. Mega love shout out sa'yo, Sisi. And I'm sorry, hindi ako masyado nakakapunta sa mga premieres and your LS dahil I'm so busy also. May mga pasyente na rin ako bunso, o diba? So kahit paano,
I'm so
really a
proud.
fulfilling experience din sa akin dito na kahit nandito ako sa Pilipinas,
Really, you are a
I'm able to,
multitasker.
yes, I'm able to help also kung ano
People.
yung people, yes, kung ano yung talagang purpose ko talaga. So I really have, kanina nga napagalitan ako ng nanay ko. Napagalitan ako ni mami dahil sabi niya, ano ba ito? Sabi ko, ay may LS ako mamaya. Tapos sabi niya, ano ba yan? Kinancel mo yung pasyente mo dahil sa LS. So sabi ko, sabi, you are saving life and then LS ka, sabi ko sa akin. Sabi ko, mami,
Sorry
okay
na,
naman yan
mami.
kasi pwede naman siya i-cancel dahil bukas ko naman siya i-reschedule ko na lang yung pasyente ko. Walang problema naman.
Nagalit
Ay,
tuloy si mami.
kakaloka. Tapos hindi ba parang sabi niya lang, uunahin mo yung LS bago yung pasyente. Parang gano'n, sabi niya gano'n. So anyway, mega love shout. Napakaano ng nanay ko. No? Talagang, kasi geriatric ako ngayon eh. So, geriatric yung aking mga pasyente. So anyway, andyan si Zen Guevara. Ate Zen, maraming salamat. And Robert Taylor, mega love shout out sa'yo dyan. And sa lahat yung mga kaibigan mo dyan, maybe they can also tune into us para they
Yes,
can,
I already shared
okay.
our
So they can
stream
also
and our YouTube link.
YouTube,
Yeah.
okay. So anyway, sana ba tayo nung nasa Saudi. Nung nasa Saudi ka na, ano yung naging work mo naman? I'll be a blind ngayon.
Oh my God.
Kasi ako
Yes.
Magbabatin lang ako later on. So,
Oo.
ano yung naging work mo as a nurse doon? Di ba?
So,
You were a private nurse, not private, you
yes.
were a nurse, and
In a
then
private
in a
institution,
private
yes.
hospital, and then ngayon, naging OFW ka naman in Saudi Arabia. So, how was
Yes.
your being a nurse sa Saudi Arabia? Doon muna tayo bago na yung mga experience mo sa paligid ng sa culture. So unahin muna natin yung pagiging nurse mo doon. How was it? Does it have any difference, like any difference dahil iba yung hospital ka dito, geriatric siya. Pagdating mo sa Saudi naman, ano naman yung environment ng workplace mo? Okay.
Yeah, nung pumunta po ako sa Saudi, so it will be a rehab institution, malaking rehab institution, and nakaka-pressure kasi alam ko, kay King Salman, which is the reigning king right now. So sabi ko, oh my God, am I really working? And I met the one of the prince, always namin nakakita ng iba't ibang prince and one of the princess there. So nakakatakot kasi kumbaga ay prince yun, igagalang mo, 'di ba? Yung mahihiya ka kasi syempre foreign ka tapos hindi ka marunong mag-Arabic. Oh my God, gaganong ka. So, nung una, nagtataka ako with my katrabaho kasi paano nila na ma-master yung number ng mga bata? So we are working with an special child institution. When I say mga disabled to be exact, from sometimes 0 to 12 years old, ganyan po ang mga age. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ate Bel. Please guide me. And then Nagtataka po ako because our work as a pediatric rehab nurse, if there is a clinic, you will assist the doctors, and there is an event like orthopedic event, so you're gonna assist also your staff. So to be specific po, I am working with a different professionals in a rehab. So, alam niyo naman, rehab, meron tayong PT, which is si Ate Bell, and OT. Doon ko po nalaman na ang what is OT, occupational therapy, medyo nga ako doon, na-shock talaga. And then, mga social worker, psychologists, and speech therapies, and also the doctors in different areas. And also a dentist that time. So, nag-work po kami as from morning till afternoon. So, I was really amazed to them kasi really, nagtataka po ako paano nila nalaman pangalan, pati apelido, pati number ng bata. In short, patient's number. I was wondering, sabi ko, paano nila nalaman yun? At bawat po bata doon may specific pangalan na nakalagay sa different chair. And na-amaze ako kasi you are in a rehab institution with a school. Parang, what is this? Parang kakaiba. It's a different experience. And then, naranasan ko din po mag-work as a dental nurse ng mga patients namin. And hindi po siya madali kasi bata nga sila at saka you need to be very careful with their safetyness and with their condition kasi konting mali, konting aray, pwede pong ma-fatal yung bata or magkaroon ng adverse effect because of what you did, and especially medications na binibigay, especially if they have clinics. They call it clinics in Saudi. So, nung una po, wala naman madali sa una, 'di ba? Mahirap siya, but if you master it along the way, you're gonna love it. And because of the people that is being surrounded with, nag-guide po ako ng mabuti. Napaka-thankful po ako lagi sa mga colleagues ko kasi with them, not only being a good nurse, but I learned a lot from them na ay ganito pala ang trabaho ni PT, ay ganito pala si OT, ay ganito pala si speech therapies. Because learning in a different area and having enough knowledge on what they are doing, at napaka-appreciative ko po kasi sinasama nila ako sa mga sessions nila. Basically that I don't know, but right now I still have the background, and especially kay Ate Bell because para ko siyang teacher, daig ko pang maging estudyante niya because she is really explaining to me pati anatomy and physiology, which is very fulfilling. Kasi sasabihin niya sa'yo, example, ito yung case ng bata, ito kailangan mo tong gawin kasi ganito ang mangyayari sa kanya. And I was really amazed at nakakatuwa kasi hindi ako reader na tao, and I learned to read because of her kasi minsan tatanungin, alam mo ba ito, ganyan. Tapos, siyempre mako-curious ka, ano yung pinagsasabi mo? Like the MMC, hindi ko alam yan, ano yun? So, I tend to really read para maintindihan ko yung sinasabi niya. And nakakatuwa po kasi with her, I learn, and you know what? She's a blessing to me because I have a tito who has just got a stroke, right? I even asked her because my kapatid po before the first call is PT, so may idea na si Angela dun sa mga sinasabi ni Ate Bell kasi si Ate Bell hindi ko maintindihan yung mga sinasabi niya. I don't know what she is talking about. So ibibigay ko po sa kapatid ko, and really, and you know what, when she teach you, it's a complete detailed one with a video, ganito ang gawin niya. Nakakaloka siya. That's why, kung sigurong wala kang idea, magkakaroon ka ng good education because of her. Kasi po, pag magbibigay yan ng information, social, anatomy, physiology, at pag ginawa mo to, ito yung mangyayari sa pasyente. And then, meron pa pong video yan. Kumbaga, kung naging doktor siya, pwede na siyang gumawa ng libro. Ganun po, nakakatuwa.
Sandali lang. parang iba na yung topic.
Hindi,
Iba na
kasi
yung topic.
yes, because that's the real experience of being a nurse. Because I have a versatile nurse. Malawak, naging diverse ang nursing career ko because of you guys. It's not only
Wow.
being a nurse, but I got a knowledge. Ang knowledge po kasi hindi nabibili eh. In short, ang
Mm-mm.
utak hindi nabibili.
Mm-mm.
It's a
Totoo
learning of
yan.
every day. Kaya natutuwa ako. For example, if not naman, or if I have someone that who has a stroke, at least I know the basic things that I can do. Good education with a specific diagnosis, it will help you a lot. Yan po. Kasi para gumaling ang isang pasyente, sabi ko nga sa inyo, you need to have the knowledge on what is
Tama.
it, on how to handle it. Ayun. Naku, napahaba ba?
Wow. Ang
Diba?
haba, grabe. Ang ganda. Pag nahulog ako, okay lang pala na ikaw maging host din, di ba? So, co-host na, guest na, co-host pa, di ba? So, napakaganda. Ang very wide yung sinabi mong very, actually, it is actually detailed yung kanyang sinabi na from a nurse in Philippines, nag 360 degrees siya dahil from geriatric,
Totoo.
napunta siya sa pediatric, 'di ba?
Na wala akong idea.
All around, oo, 'di ba? Naging all around pa siya, meron siyang orthopedic, meron pa siyang dental meron pa
Oo.
siyang clinic nurse pa siya. So, ang lang talaga ang kagandahan ng naging 'di ba? I always tell you na maganda 'yun sa CV mo dahil ang very wide na yung experience when it comes
Range.
to
Yes.
oo. So, range ng mo dahil meron kang rehabilitation na experience. So, in a rehabilitation naman, you are working with a medical team. So, tama yung sinabi ni Bunso, no? So, ni Jen, na meron kang other discipline na kasama sa medical team. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-decide on your own. You have to consult other disciplines like your occupational therapy, therapist, your psychologist, physical therapist, social worker, and the nurse, and the doctor. Yun ang mga sa medical team naman.
Masyado po siya malawak.
Yeah, it's so wide talaga. Now ngayon naman, before ka pumunta dyan sa Germany, nung andito ka sa Pilipinas, because you came back, di ba? Dahil nagbalik bayan ka. So, ano naman yung, nag-resign ka ba? Or what did you do? Nag-resign ka, it's because personal reason? Or you just need to grow? Ano ba yung naging plan mo? Bakit ka?
Yes. First of all, I think, talaga, the whole team of us, I finished the contract, yes, for 2 years, that is 2019. So I decided because I was fulfilling talaga the first plan is States. And they know it. All of you guys know it. So I do it in the Philippines to file for the ATT. Ito po yung for NCLEX, if you are familiar. So what happened when I was applying that time, it's the pandemic.
Yeah, dumating si pandemic.
Si pandemic, yes. So, I was so parang, Lord, ano na naman to? Naku, parang mali ba na I went home? Oo, parang mali ba yung decision ko? Yes, parang sabi ko, it's hard now because it's pandemic, so lahat ng ipon talaga magagalaw yan.
Oo, so, galaw, no?
And then, sabi ko, I asked the employer, is there a possible timeline for that? So, the employer told me, I cannot say so because it's pandemic. Which is totoo. Hindi niya alam kung kailan mag-end ang pandemic. So, what happened is, sabi niya sa akin, I asked a permission, actually. Yes, I asked a permission na if I want to go, I was thinking that time to go in Saudi, but I will be in a military hospital that time. Yes,
so you want to go back pala dati.
Yes. Anyway. And then Germany opens with a POEA. So nagsabi ako kay employer na if ever that I will be working while waiting for the ATT to be processed, is it possible?
Mm-mm.
So sabi niya, yes, you can because naintindihan nila pandemic eh. Naintindihan po nila.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
hindi naman sila madamot. Sabi niya, yes, you can because they cannot provide you the things that you need. Example, food. Right? Hindi ka naman
Mm-mm.
nila bibigyan ng
Mm-mm.
allowance. No.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
sabi niya, yes, you can. And then at sa pagkakaalam ko po, hindi po madali makakuha ng EB3. Mag-aantay ka talaga. It's years. It's not as meron na akong NCLEX, meron na akong IELTS, then I will go fly. No. You still need
Mm-mm.
to wait for the visa and everything.
Mm-mm.
So sabi niya, we can still process naman that one. You can,
Mm-mm.
while you are still working, either
Mm-mm.
on the Philippines or in another country. So, Germany comes.
Mm-mm.
So
Ah,
I was
okay.
thinking the military hospital that time, to be exact, it's National Guard and Prince Sultan. So
Mm-hmm.
to make the story short, pinasahan ko yung tatlo. Germany, Prince
Talaga?
Sultans, and yes.
Who comes
Um,
first? Yun na yun.
yeah, genau. Uh,
Oo.
I'm speaking in German to you. Exactly, that is genau. so, so
Talagang inano ako
yes.
sinampalan.
So I first comes first, edi siya. Yan ang sign eh. Ganyan
Mm-mm.
tayong
Oo.
Pilipino.
Oo.
So I was offered to be working in Germany. So ayan na po. But then again, hindi napadali ang proseso.
Mm-hmm.
Pa-exam na kami, nag-decline ang employer namin.
Oh.
Yeah, my first employer. Yes. So, lumipat kami ng ibang agency since POEA na naman. So, shout out kay EDI Staff
Ah,
Builders. Yes.
ganon. Mm-mm.
Yes.
Okay.
And thank you so much for Go for More School. That is under Miss Lila Buschneiber. She is the owner. So, to make the story short, I was taking the B2 Flege of the language exam, which is for nurses. Then I go back. I change to Gute. So, meron iba't iba pong level ng German language and different kinds of exam
Mm-mm.
for German language.
Mm-mm.
So, to make the story short, I took back again to another kind of exam. Mag-iiba siya. So, back to zero kami.
Mm-hmm.
Nag-ulit kami ng A2 level because German for nurses, they have A1, A2, B1, B2. Ganyan ang mga tawag sa
Okay.
akin. Parang IELTS. That's it.
Mm-mm.
Parang IELTS siya.
Mm-mm.
And then, we go back to A2 level with my colleagues. So, hanggang I took the exam December 9
Mm-mm.
to be exact. And praise God, we passed with my team, mga kasama ko po. And then,
Mm-mm.
I was really blessed kasi originally po, hindi po ako dapat dito kung nasan ako.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because ang
Bakit?
mga
Nasaan ka
kasama
ba
ko
dati?
is na ibang employer po. Mas matagal pa ang waiting time.
Okay.
So,
So,
because I comply with the documents, I pass all
mm-mm.
my passport and everything. Nung nag-hire po ang hospital na ito, nadamay po
Mm-mm.
kaming tatlong colleagues ko kasi kompleto ako
Mm-mm.
ng documents. Kaya nga,
Mm.
buti pala napasa ko siya agad. Kasi, bali ang naging waiting time ko lang po, yung pag-release ng visa ko, which is, umabot ako ng 5 months for waiting for my visa. Pero
Mhm.
ang bilis din po ng proseso kasi yung iba kong kasama, wala pa sila sa visa appointment. Yung original kong kasama. So, yung mga kasama ko po dito is mga batch 13. And I was on the
Mm-mm.
later batch. Hindi pa talaga.
Mm-mm.
Marami pa pong hindi nakakaalis na mga earliest batches. So,
Mm-mm.
ayun po. So, eto, ayan na naman. Yun nga, hindi po madaling mag-aral ng puro aral. Kapag nurse ka, pag PT ka, puro aral. Walang katapusang aral. Nakakapagod minsan mag-aral. Mapa-language, mapa-course, mapa-masters, mapa-doctorate, puro aral. Diyos ko. Puro exam ng
tama.
lisensya.
Totoo.
Sabi nga ng
Totoo
nanay
yan.
ko, anak, kukunin mo ba lahat ng lisensya ng buong mundo? Papunta na ako doon, mama. Kasi ang
That is the goal.
Oo, papunta na ako doon. Lahat ng lisensya, sige. O meron na sa European ngayon. O, pag-shift ka na, under ng Western countries. Nako,
sunod US ka na naman.
nako, sabi ng nanay ko,
Puro
di ka pa ba
aral
nagsasama
talaga, no?
mag-aral?
Sabi nga nung
Oo.
ni Robert Taylor, yan, puro aral talaga. Oo, totoo yan. Pag, it's not actually just a medical lang naman, diba? So, if, kung kunwari, teacher ka, gusto mong mag-upgrade, you really have to,
Mag-masters ka. To make
mag-masters
aral.
ka. Para din, mag-upgrade din yung position mo. The same goes with
And
the
even
medical
knowledge.
professions, yeah. So, hindi lang naman tayo puro, like, experience lang. Sabi nga nila, experience is the best, teacher, di ba? Din, how would you, yung mga people na nagturo sa'yo, those people around you na nauna sa'yo, they also did their best para, you have to sought knowledge. Yung nga sinasabi ko lagi na, you sought knowledge para meron kang ma-educate na tao. Kasi hindi naman yung experience, na-experience ko to, alam ko na to dahil nabasa ko to. No, you learn from the people who have gone first. Okay? Have gone through with this
exactly.
a situation. So, ganun yon. So, anyway, ang tanong ko naman, did you ever have a difficult cases na na-handle? Bahala ka na kung anong gusto mo. Like, sige, sabihin natin, una sa Pilipinas, do you have any difficult cases na mga patient mo? How did you handle it? Like, sabihin na natin yung mga traits ng mga, minsan kasi there are patients that are arrogant, there are patients that are impatient, there are patients na gusto nila talaga agad na, ano ba to? Parang wala namang nangyayari, parang ganon. So, how would you handle those patient? Yan. Patient at pasyente ang inapag-usapan natin.
Yes.
Okay.
Kung ikaw
Sa
ang
Pilipinas muna tayo.
Yes. Kung sa Pilipinas po, masasabi ko po ang mga tao na pasyente sa Pilipinas, most of them, they are mabait.
Oh, that's
Kasi,
good.
yes,
Kinabahan
most of
ako
them
dun.
po. Most.
Okay.
Most naman. Hindi naman lahat,
Most.
pero most
Oo,
are
most.
mabait. Kasi po, ang Pilipino po is maintindihin. Maintindihin sila. And usually po, ang magreklamo sa iyo, yung mga walang pasensyang mag-antay ng resulta.
Yung mga kamag-anak ba? Relative?
Yes, baligtad. Kamag-anak ang magrereklamo, hindi pasyente. Kasi si pasyente, na-educate na ni doktor na after 4 hours bago lumabas yung result mo na ganito, we need to wait that one before I will give you antibiotic. You need to undergo some special test before we do that to you. So, naniniwala po ako, pag tama yung education ng isang practitioner or ng isang professional sa ating pasyente, maintindihan naman nila po. Ganun naman talaga. And then, yung mga sinasabi mo mga arrogant ate is the one that doesn't know how to appreciate anything you do good to them. Merong ganon. So, ako, bilang nurse, as long na ginawa ko yung trabaho ko, kahit hindi mo ko pasalamatan, kahit tarayan mo ko, I would still do my job, regardless how you treat me. Because, naniniwala ako, it's not lahat ng tao mapibilis natin, but at least you did your job. Kasi sila na yung mahihiya. Kasi kahit ganun sila, as long naman siguro na hindi ako sasaktan physically, and then kasi yung iba, pwedeng pong reklamo sa'yo. And then, some of them are doing or saying bad things to you. So, ayun po. And ibang situation naman is, meron din naman tayong mga gusto nang umuwi kasi ayaw na sa hospital, naiinip na. So, yung mga patients po na ganun is, katulong ko naman yung mga relatives to explain or to know the scenario, kung ano dapat ang mga test na gagawin, ano pa yung waiting time ni patient. Ayun po. So, ay bumaba na ata si Ate Bel. So, ayun yung mga iba't ibang klaseng pasyente. Ay, meron pa pala na pasyente na sobrang in pain. Kapag po sobrang in pain ang pasyente, minsan nagsusungit na yan, minsan naman hindi masyadong uh, nag-e-entertain sa'yo kasi masakit na yung nararamdaman. But please, as a nurse, have your patience po talaga. Maraming baon ka dapat na pasyensya para maalagaan natin sila ng mabuti and with a heart.
Okay,
So,
that's
I
good.
think Ate Bill is back. Are you there?
I'm here. Yeah. Hindi mo ba ako nakikita?
Hello? Yes po, we still need to wait for
Hindi mo ako
our
nakikita?
host. I think she's there already.
Nakikita kita. Hindi mo ako nakikita?
So, ayun po. And if you
Hala,
are
hindi niya ako
encountering a
nakikita.
patient that is very not good as a person to you, you just do your job. Minsan, you need to uh, tell the patient that, for example, meron din naman pong mga pasyenteng lalaki na minsan
So,
may
hindi niya ako
magsasabi sa iyo ng
nakikita.
mga bad things. So, you need to tell them to stop doing that to you.
Hindi ka naririnig.
They need to respect you. They need to give the kind of good traits as you show it reciprocal to their attitude.
Hindi ka
So,
naririnig.
ayun, marami pong pasensya lagi at especially sa mga
Hindi niya ako
yung masakit na
naririnig.
yung nararamdaman na pasyente. Kailangan natin talaga ng maraming pasensya.
Naririnig mo na ako?
So, hello? Aribel, are you there?
Hala, hindi niya ako naririnig. Sorry.
I think they
Anyway,
are still loading.
Bababa muna ako and then I'll get back para titingnan natin kung
Baka
bakit
medyo
hindi
mahina
niya
po
ako
ngayon ang kanilang
hindi niya ako
internet
naririnig
connection.
at hindi ko siya
And
hindi niya ako
then,
nakikita.
I want to share some tips to you as a nurse para magkaroon din po ng good rapport or good trust sa inyo ang pasyente. Usually I do when I'm entering the patient's room, I greet them good morning o kaya if it is in the afternoon, good afternoon. And then magpakilala ka. Kunwari, like me. Hi, I will be your nurse for today. I am Jen and I am here to help you or to guide you in the things that you need. And then sometimes they will be smiling at you. It's an establishing of rapport talaga yung pag-engage mo sa patient mo every time they see you. Just give them a smile. And I think they will adapt it kasi hindi naman po bawal tumawa, hindi naman hindi naman po bawal mag-smile sa kanila, wala naman pong bayad yun. So, give them an environment that you can be trust on, that they can rely on you, I think. Kasi some of the masusungit, usually iba yung mga matatanda and they can see that you are a young nurse. Sometimes they won't trust you at the first, but I think you can be with your attitude along the way and your the way you gonna ask them or entertain them or help them in their needs can be a great patient nurse relationship, or the trust is in there that you can be so very helpful. They are the patients that this nurse that I can rely on, or this nurse when I ask something like for a help in eating or for the standing, she can help me for that.
Nakikita na?
So I think we still need wait for our host. Some of the technical problems having,
niya ako
especially
nakikita.
with the internet
Naririnig
ng
mo ako, Bella?
Philippines, alam naman po
Yeah,
natin is medyo
naririnig kita.
Nakikita mo ako?
mabagal.
Yes, nakikita kita. Nakikita
But
ko rin siya.
I want to wait for her.
Ano?
And if you have some questions or anything that you want to know about nursing and
Hala, bakit ganun
here
bunso?
here in Germany, or in my experience in Saudi Arabia, you can comment down below and you can ask questions there.
Sige,
And
question tayo.
and I hope that
Jen.
as much as we can
Hindi ka niya
tackle those
naririnig.
questions and
Hindi
answer
ko
them
narinig.
as much as we
Hi.
can po.
Ate Jo-
Jen,
So, still are waiting for Ate Bella.
i-message mo nga siya sa GC natin. Ay, dito sa
sige,
ano.
sige, sige.
Dito sa ano,
Ah,
sa private.
private.
Nakikita ka mo
Okay.
natin siya.
Nakikita ka namin. Alam niya na ba to?
Comment. Jenifer.
Hello?
Taas na
Hindi niya
kami.
talaga alam na nandito tayo sa ano.
Oh, they are yeah. Ate
Sabihin mo
Bella
na
is
lang.
there?
Yes.
Pwedeng akit ulit siya ate. Parang ano.
Sige, ganun na lang. Sige.
Oh yeah,
Sabihin mo na
you're
lang.
there.
Oo
Sabihin
nga,
na lang natin.
sumagot siya sa private.
Sa private tayo nag-uusap. So anyway, sabihin natin baba muna siya.
Ay, bumaba na siya.
Okay. Bumaba siya?
Bumaba na.
Okay. So anyway, pinababa muna namin siya dahil hindi niya kami nakikita. Bulag na siya.
Ayan na.
Naging
Ang
bulag
dami
siya.
ko ng daldal. Ayan na yan. Ito ko na si Ate Shergael. Ang dami ko ng daldal. Akala ko na wala siya. Oh my God. Napunta na ako sa patient-nurse relationship. Oh my
Andito na
God.
kami. Nagtataka kami bakit hindi mo kami nakikita at hindi mo kami
Kami
naririnig.
nag-uusap dalawa. Ikaw mag-isa ka
Sabi
lang.
namin, hello Jen. Sabi niya, siguro they're still not back while waiting for our host. Sabi ko, hindi niyo talaga tayo nakikita. Andito tayo.
I'm so sorry.
Kaloka.
Hindi ko talaga siya nakikita. Buti pala ako, bumaba and then umakyat
Buti na
ulit.
lang bumaba ka. That's good.
Naloka talaga ako. Napunta na ako sa patient-nurse relationship.
So anyway, yan. Meron tayong ganyan. Kasi lahat naman, di ba, client's rapport, di ba? Kung nasa office
Yep.
ka, client's rapport. Pero kung nasa ka naman, nasa medical, patient's rapport, parents rapport. Di ba? Yun ang mga tinatawag natin. Now, di ba pag nasa hospital ka, or sabihin natin, or any hospital, or any private hospital, or kahit
Yes.
nursing care naman, ang nurses, di ba, ang alam ko, nurses, they are working under the supervision of physician, di ba? Tama ba ako?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yes.
So, was there specific naman na sabihin nating work nyo na kusa kayong yung meron ba kayong sarili nating, like sa amin PT, we have our management. Sa nurses, ano ba ang tawag doon, yung mga parang nursing care management? How do you call it? Anong tawag doon sa inyo kung without the syempre andiyan yung supervision ng physician, ng kahit anong doctors, and then pag naibigay na sa inyo yung treatment, how do you implement it pa, o paano yung nyo management, ganon. Hello Jen? Hindi niya tayo. Bunso, magsalita ka nga.
Ng iyong hello? Yes.
Ayan, okay ka na. Sige.
Ayan.
So, narinig mo ba yung question ko?
Yes po.
Okay, sige.
For us po, meron po kaming tinatawag na nursing care plan. Meron
Okay.
pong plan yan. Ang plan po na yun is with doctor's order that we need to follow. And then together with my seniors, because we have head nurse and chief nurse. So, they check on that. Dito po sa Germany, ang na-experience ko is napaka-organized nilang tao. Matatalino eh. Dito, organized sila. So, very organized. Like for my station right now, nag-iba na naman ako ng station. My God! Iba na naman ng work area. Because right now, I will be in the pre-post op na
Surgery.
yes, na surgery station. So, sa amin po kasi, bawat po, each week, it's a weekly
Mm-mm.
plan.
Mhm.
May schedule na po kami niyan kung, what I call this, expected patient. And
Mhm.
then, if they are doing these operations, they will do
Mhm.
diagnostic tests.
Mhm.
Minsan kami po nagdadala sa pasyente nun. So,
Okay.
yes. Pero dito lang po din sa hospital, most of the diagnostic exam are on the underground here in the
Mhm.
hospital. So we will bring the patient either in wheelchair or in the patient's bed to
Mhm.
the doctors who will check for their diagnostic exam. So, ayun po, meron po kaming plan. Like for us po, like in our ward station,
Mhm.
maximum po kami ng 50
Okay.
patients.
Wow.
Yes, it will be divided every day yun. It will be divided from side A and side B.
Mhm.
So, eh, for us, ang mga nurses po is dinidivide namin kung sino yung staff. Mostly, anim ang
Mm.
staff na yon. So, yung
Mhm.
50 patients, it will be divided for those 6, which is us.
Mhm.
Maliban
Mhm.
pa po sa mga estudyante. Meron din po ditong nag-OJT na estudyante. So, katulong
Mm.
din namin sila. But hindi po lahat ng task you can render to them because they are
Mm.
student.
Mm.
So, like for us, we follow what is the doctor's order. That one
Mhm.
will be still approved also by the chief nurse, by the
Mm.
head nurse, and then
Mm.
if the plan is already done every
Mhm.
day, at by
Mhm.
shift po yun, by
Mhm.
shift.
Mhm.
So the nurses will be updating the status of the patients through electronic
Mhm.
by ano sila computer. They just
Mm.
print, you can encode everything about it. And then every endorsement po nag-iiba ang situation ni patient. Of course, mag-iiba talaga 'yan. So
Mhm.
every endorsement we will be present as well. And then as well as the doctor will be there and also the
Mm.
supervisors are there. Everyone is there during
Mm.
endorsement. And then the shifting nurses or the shifting doctors are also there. Ayun,
Present.
like
Oo.
you, oh yes, yun po,
Mm.
meron talagang sinusunod na plan.
Mm. Okay. Maiba tayo, no? Dahil,
Mm-hmm.
di ba, um, biglang dumating si pandemic, ano? Dumating si
Mm-hmm.
coronavirus. So, sa'yo as a nurse, ano yung naging impact sa'yo dahil OFW ka dati, OFW ka rin naman ngayon ulit, di ba? So, umuwi, ano,
What?
may kaluskos. So anyway, ano yung naging impact sa'yo ng, kasi nurse ka eh, you should not be staying at home. Dahil alam ko you are processing your papers, and then dahil alam ko yung pangarap mo is, yung dream mo is to go abroad talaga, and it's specifically sa US talaga yung pangarap mong puntahan. And then, all of a sudden, dumating si pandemic. Unexpectedly, talagang na-lockdown tayo. So, as a nurse, hindi ka talaga pwedeng nasa ano lang dahil alam mo, mga frontliners, ngayon talaga basically are all nurses. Kasama na syempre number one talaga yung doktor, pero talagang yung alam mo yung kung sino yung nagkukumahog ng magtrabaho ngayon talagang
Baho.
mga nurses talaga dahil they are the patient care nasa inyo talaga. Kami aftercare na, 'di ba? After ninyo. After ng
Yes po.
hospital. So meron nga din akong post-COVID patient, pero hospital muna siya bago ko siya pwedeng 'di ba? Kunin.
Hinandle. Yes.
Oo. So ikaw dahil nurse ka, ano yung naging impact sa naging impact sa ng COVID?
For me po kasi on the peak of pandemic,
Mm.
I was home studying for the German language.
Mm.
But gumawa po kami ng, actually it's a magpipinsan
Mhm.
plan, and I think you know it because I
Yeah.
put it in my YouTube channel that
Mm.
we
Oh, you have
donated
a YouTube.
most, yes, but I
That's
am
good.
inactive because alam mo naman ang trabaho ng nurse, nakakaiyak na sa busy. So, parang
Yeah, I
it's
know
libangan
that.
na lang ang hobby.
Oo.
Anyway, so we did on the heat of pandemic as a gratitude po kaming magpipinsan on my side. We we ask money for our mamas, mga mama
Okay.
namin at daddy. Parang sabi namin kaming magpipinsan, we are 9 that time. We are 9 totally na magpipinsan. Sabi namin, guys, what we gonna do on the peak of pandemic? Si Angela noon nagbo-board exam for respiratory therapy. So sabi namin, meron naman sasakyan. We have the means as much as we can. Parang a serve or gratitude kasi we are a medical professional, parang naaawa ka.
Oo,
Kasi
totoo
minsan
yan,
po,
totoo.
naka-suit sila, hindi na yan nakakakain, hindi na yan nakakainom ng tubig.
Totoo.
Minsan pauwi na lang, doon na lang sa go sa toilet, ganun na lang. So, ginawa po namin as a serving gratitude. Nag-organize po kami ng parang libreng pamerienda in Pampanga. Most of the nearby hospitals po, not only what do you call this, hospital, but also the tanod. Nagbigay kami ng meriendas with the tanod. Kasi di ba uso po yung checkpoint. So binigyan din namin sila. Kasi mga frontliners pa rin yan, nakakaawa naman. So I asked my cousins, we are the ones. So na-shock po sila kasi at that time, pinaka pwedeng lumabas is 18. So makikita mo sa daan, kami lang yung bata na nagbibigay ng food. And then they were asking, hala, ang babata, nagbibigay ng food. Nakakatuwa pag sinasabi nila yon kasi matatanda yun, nandun nakita mo, na tanod, na nurses. Parang napaka-fulfilling po nun kasi yung pera, hiningi namin talaga sa mga nanay namin, ang bagan sila. Para makabigay kami ng merienda. So, we cater almost 300 persons. Biruin mo yun, no?
Wow,
300 persons.
congratulations.
Yes.
It's a noble act na
Yes, ate.
nagpaayuda kayo dahil talagang at that time, ang hirap at the peak of the pandemic, ang hirap
Yes.
lumabas dahil everybody is lockdown talaga.
Lockdown.
At the same time, ang pwede lang lumabas, yung may ano lang, parang pass.
Pass.
Diba? Parang,
Opo, quarantine pass.
Kumbaga,
Yes.
parang quarantine pass. Yeah, that's what you call it. So, quarantine pass.
But you know what? They did not give me quarantine pass because I'm using my license as a nurse.
Oh, that's good. Kaya nga sabi ko nga
Yes.
kahit ako nung nandito ako, parang sabi ko, wala bang volunteer dito? Dahil gusto ko rin, dahil ako nasa medical ako, I really want to help my colleagues. Dahil andun
Yes,
na
yes,
yung,
yes.
nasa puso natin yung talaga yung, nakikita mo kasi yung mga colleagues mo,
Hirap.
yung mga nurses, lahat ng
Mahirap.
frontliners, tayong dalawa nasa bahay, sabi ko, frontliner din, I'm supposed to help them. Diba? So, you as a nurse, lalo ka na dahil you're a nurse, talagang hindi ka pwedeng nasa bahay, hindi mo talaga pwedeng. So, you really have to go out and help your colleagues. So, congratulations at
Yes, yun ang
buti ng puso mo
pinaka-nagawa
talaga dahil
namin, ate.
you organize something like that. So, congratulations. That's a very noble act naman. So, at after that, so, syempre, nag-charity ka. Anong situation nun? Anong nakikita mo?
Ay, nung talaga nag-charity kami, parang napaka-ano nga namin napaka full gear as in kasi on the peak of pandemic talaga kami nag-charity works. Tapos nakakaawa talaga kasi doon ako nakaranas na nagtayo na lang sila ng tent on the parking area ng mga tertiary hospital. Nandun na lang yung mga pasyente kasi full talaga. Tapos, minsan yung iba, nakikita mo yung mga may sasakyan, nandun na yung oxygen sa labas ng daan. Yes, this is true. Nakaawa ko lalo na pag baby, pag bata. So, for me, ang pinaka na-educate ko is our family members. In-educate ko talaga yan. Si Jella, hindi namin pinapauwi ng bahay kasi nasa COVID, siya. So, doon lang siya meron siyang accommodation nearby Fatima. So, doon ka lang, hindi ka uuwi sa amin. Kasi, syempre, totoo yan. Syempre, we're on the safety. May matanda, may nasa stroke sa bahay, may mga sakit sila sa puso. So, I do education with them and even the kids that don't go out because ate can go out. Parang, lahat ng groceries we can buy with me, kaya ko naman. So, everything, lahat sila talagang lockdown. So, hindi naman sila bored. Tapos yung mga matatanda mong kasama sa bahay, nagsa-cellphone na, may Facebook na, ng di oras, nag-YouTube na. Kasi nga, they are bored. What they gonna do? They cannot see outside. So,
Mm.
ayun po. And then, yung talagang situation talaga, makikita mo sa news, yung iba talaga, naku, ang hirap ng buhay.
Mm.
We are blessed kasi that time, ang pinaka naging support namin is nandun sa abroad sina mama. So,
Mm.
sila,
They can help.
parang, they can help and then they can provide food with us. Kasi hindi naman po sila totally nag-stop working. And I have I have Angelo with me. He's a frontliner as well. Di ka naman pwede mag-stop, wala tayong kuryente pag nag-stop
Oo.
sila ng trabaho. Diyos ko. So,
Totoo.
ayun, sila yung mga nagiging support system namin and with Angela. And kasi po that time, I was so busy with schooling and then I am be the one who taking care of the stroke patient and yung mga tita ko na need for going to the hospital for the check-up. Kasi hindi lang naman isa ang may sakit doon, dalawa po doon is may sakit sa puso. So, ako yung nakikipag-connect sa mga doctors. Napapractice ko siya mismo sa mga relatives ko. Sila yung naalaga.
First hand. Oo.
Yes, and also the kapitbahay thing. Yes, meron. So, mga
Meron din
kapitbahay din.
nagko-consult.
Oo, nagko-consult na, especially kapag mga nagpapa-BP, mga high blood. Meron naman gamit sa bahay na basic. So, they can go to our house, they can knock. So, you can help with the thing that you need. Kasi hindi mo naman hindi naman nila kailangan bayaran ng BP battery lang naman yun.
Totoo
So,
yan. So, by the
so,
way,
ayun,
ba
ate.
sila? Are they all vaccinated?
In our place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oo, dun
Lahat?
sa ano
Okay, that's
namin.
good.
Yes po. And even, talagang pinilit namin matatanda. Ako, pag matatanda talaga, ang tagal bago mo mapilit. So, ang ginawa ko, in-schedule ko sila para hindi sila makahindi. At dinala ko pa, tinulungan ko, hindi sila makahindi.
Talagang in-schedule mo na. Oo.
Hinila ako talaga, talagang sinakay ko sa sakyan. Sabi ko, kakain lang tayo, pero ang dinalala na doon sila sa vaccination site. Doon na. So,
good job. That's a good,
So, galit na galit sila pag uwi namin. Galit na galit sila pag uwi namin.
So, lahat talaga sila vaccinated na. Maganda yun.
Yes,
maganda
except sa 15 years old and below. Wala pa sa amin.
Meron ng schedule.
Maybe they can
ngayon.
schedule.
Oo, meron ng schedule ngayon na 12 to
15?
12 ba?
17.
12 years old to 17.
Oo.
Meron
Wala
ng
pa sa
schedule.
lower.
Oo, meron ng nakaschedule na 12 to 17. So, ano naman, ito, parang kasi they're talking about vaccination. Ano sa palagay mo ang dapat mong, do you have any
preferred
parang
vaccine?
panawagan, not preferred,
what do you want?
Parang panawagan sa ating mga viewers, kasi alam ko, maybe we don't have a lot of viewers now, pero mapapanood pa rin ito ng iba dahil a lot of our viewers kasi yung mga naging kaibigan ko na mostly talaga nagre-reply na lang sila ng dahil they really like my channel dahil meron kang matututunan. So kahit na medyo pero meron kang makukuhang dito lesson na ma-apply mo hindi lang sa'yo pati na rin sa mga tao na kailangan mo ring pagsabihan na oy, alam nyo, manood kayo nito dahil meron kayo, oy, nalaman ko pala kay ganito, kay channel ni ganito. So, how about you? Ano bang magiging, what are your thoughts about vaccination?
Vaccination nowadays is very important po. Napaka-importante kasi it will boost your immune system protection. Isipin niyo na lang po yung mga anak mo na kunwari, 'di ba, nung baby tayo, dapat may vaccine tayo ng measles. Ganyan din si COVID. It will help you to be not totally 100% protection, but at least you have the protection. 'Di ba? And ako kahit anong vaccine
okay.
kasi
So you don't
wala
kang preferred na
Yes,
okay,
ate.
that's good.
Yes, except for European countries, kailangan namin to follow the rules.
So,
European countries, they have list. Approved vaccines of European countries is Pfizer, BioNTech, AstraZeneca, okay. Moderna, and Janssen. Yun lang po ang pwede sa European.
Kasi Janssen ako.
Yes, one shot lang si Janssen. And then, right now, I've done Moderna. Mabigat yun.
That's
talagang
good.
nilagnat ako.
Hindi, hindi naman ako nagsasabi ng ano, pero number 1 ang Moderna sa efficacy ng ano, ng
Yeah.
COVID
Pero ano,
panlaban.
ang bigat niya talaga sa kamay, tapos sa katawan, but it's good.
Oo.
And as I heard the news, I think also in the
Mhm.
Philippines, kasi kay Jella nalalaman ko rin, they are
Mhm.
doing the booster now. So go
Wow.
for
Oh,
the
yes, yes,
booster.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
go
Ako
for the booster.
habang nag-aantay, we have we're lucky din dahil dito sa aming subdivision
Mm-mm.
parang merong nag-organize
Group
ng group na oo,
for the
na
vaccination
magbibigay ng flu
vaccines.
vaccine habang
Nice, that
inaantay
is
yung
nice.
booster. Yeah. So
Yes, that is very
we go for
important.
it. So para ano na rin ako na flu vaccine while waiting for the booster. So yun ang ano. So
And
ngayon
even the
naman na schedule,
kids,
wala pa
if
sina
the kids are
Yuri.
free,
Yeah.
do
Wala pa,
it.
hindi pa kasi merong ano, they parang ano nag-require sila ng age kung anong age yung
Kung
pwedeng
sino.
ma-vaccine. Oo,
Priority,
yan ganun.
yes.
Priority muna yung especially syempre yung mga seniors natin. Sila talaga yung pinakaunang bibigyan. So, I was lucky then dahil talaga nakipila din ako dahil sabi ko ay mahal ang mahal ang flu
Vaccine.
vaccine. Yeah, mahal talaga 1.6, di ba? So,
Mm-mm.
samantalang kung iaano ko yan, pwede na siya pang tissue ni Yuri. O, di ba? Sabi ganon. Sabi ganon.
Pwede yan pambigas.
Pambigas, o, di ba? So, anyway, talagang ang vaccine talaga, tama yung sinabi ni it will be an immune boost. Kumbaga, it adds layer to your protection. So, dapat talaga,
Mm-mm.
pag may vaccination,
Available. Go for it.
Huwag nyo
Go
nang
for
isipin
it.
kung ano yung meron dyan. Kung ayaw nyo ng Pfizer, ayaw nyo ng Sinovac, yan, kung ano yung
Do the
available,
vaccine.
go for it
Grab.
dahil it will protect you. It will prevent hospitalization. It will prevent debilitating effects ng COVID na yan. So, kagaya ni Jen, I am also encouraging everyone. Kasi ang dami pa rin hindi pa nagpapavaccine ngayon dahil some also talaga, they are really not convinced na totoo ang COVID. Hello, it's in the news.
Totoo po yan. all over.
Talaga
It's a
grabe, no?
pandemic
Meron tayong
thing.
hindi.
Buong universe. It's really, and napaka mahirap po magka-COVID kasi yung mga kasama ko
Sige,
na-experience nila yan. Don't worry, one of the days with Ate Belle's channel, I will invite one of my
yes, we will
colleagues who
invite.
encounter or naranasan
Oh.
niya ang COVID. Yes.
Wow, that
I
will
have,
be good.
yes, I have my colleague, day of our flight, she is
Wow.
positive.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I think that is very interesting for
Yeah.
you and the viewers on how come it's a very hard to think that she go on the flight. So everything was lashed out kasi positive siya. So you will
Were
be
you
excited
with
for
her
our.
in the same plane?
Yes, she's the one. Yes, she's my roommate. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's all negative now and she's okay.
Yeah. Because you cannot enter in Germany if you're not negative. And
okay.
she
So
can
that will
share
be a nice
a thought for
story next
you.
time.
Yes, and I will be scheduling her. Don't worry, I will schedule
Yeah.
her
And
schedule
I
for
am
duty.
really inviting you to be my co-host pag
Yes.
medical ang ating and I am really, but you have to tell me all your ang tawag niyan, yung day off mo.
Yes, availability.
Para alam natin, availability mo.
I think we can schedule actually because we have our vacation on December 11 onwards. So,
okay.
every
So,
time of
pwede
that.
na natin.
Napaka
Pwede na
talaga
natin.
swerte mo para guluhin si Yuka. Yes.
Ayan, diba?
Yes,
Yan na, meron na tayong
Yes, and because I was planning to have a new year, if Ate Belle will do this live stream on the day of when was that? Before New Year, maybe 30th. We can do a live stream post to have the view of Paris because I will be in Paris. Yes, at least just a 30 seconds and 1 hour. At least I can show you some of the culture. Parang Nurse Jen goes to Paris. Dati, ang gusto namin ni Ate Belle, I will be in US. Ngayon, talagang lumawak na. Lumawak na ang aking mga paa.
soon we're gonna see each other there. Kasi malapit na talaga. It's
Yes.
gonna be
We
soon.
were gonna
So
pray for it and everything.
God willing talaga. I know God will permit us. So, kasi pag
Yes.
nasa ano tayo is we have to serve our purpose dahil yun talaga ang gusto ni God. So for his all for his glory talaga. 'Di ba? So we would like to thank you for sharing your stories, for
Mm,
sharing your experiences to us, for sharing your knowledge, your thoughts, and maraming salamat dahil alam ko naman that
no, thank you
from the heart
so
talaga,
much
napakaano
din.
mo talaga. Ang bait mo talaga dahil sabi ko nga kay Bunso, kay Sir Kael na alam mo, at her young age talaga, talagang tumutulong na siya sa kanyang pamilya.
Ay,
She,
grabe siya.
nawala yung daddy niya, pero naging katuwang din siya ng nanay niya. So, ang dami siyang experience sa life, and I know, naging hinog ka doon. You become mature, you become a real person talaga. Bakit hindi ka totoong person noon? Sabi ganun. You become,
And then
you
of course
become the
see you
real,
guys kasi
parang, sige, go.
you know what Ate Belle is one of the tawag dito good friend of mine that who teaches me to dream more. Because kasi ano hindi naman lahat ng tao nasa paligid mo tutulungan kang mangarap. That's the term, mangarap.
Mm-mm,
Na
mm-mm.
hindi lahat sa'yo matutuwa if you achieve something. Parang hindi lahat
Totoo.
sa'yo maniniwala. But her, really, from the very start, hoy, mag-apply ka na. Ito yung step na gagawin mo. Do this thing. Do this thing. Because you can still do it. And they always say to me, every time I walk into their room na, oh, kumusta na yung ganito mo? Nagawa mo na ba? Oh, yes, most of them kasama. Kaya po na ano talaga ako na parang sabi ko, hala, na-push na talaga nila ako. Parang I look up to them na, ala, kaya nila, kaya ko din. Kasi hindi
Mm-mm.
naman sila madamot to have the knowledge po. No, and I really recommend this channel because if me she teach me to have this kind of attitude na I can do it because I can. I think this channel, that's why she has the channel. It will boost your confidence to believe on what you have or what you
Wow.
can do. Yeah, the opportunity will come to you. Kasi po, biruin mo, the relationship of one person to another person, hindi kami madalas niyan mag-usap kasi napaka-busy niyang tao at napaka-busy ko din naman tao. But in just one click, we're gonna say, hi ate, love you, I miss you. You know, the bond between
Mm-mm.
you and that person, it cannot be changed on everything. Kasi ako, I treat them as a family, a real ate. At kung
Mm-mm.
tutusin, kilala na nga po ata nila ako ng buong angkan niya. And same to my angkan. Yeah. And I even told to her, sige, antayin ko nang tumanda si Yuri kundi talaga ako mag-asawa. Yes, umabot kami sa puntong ganun. Pero I really appreciate it. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, Ate Shirkael and also si Ate Belle for having me here. Kasi napa-reunion kami ng Di Oras. And
Oo,
more
yes.
to come. And don't worry,
Yes.
I will be giving you guys minsan mag-invite tayo ng ibang medical professionals within
Yes,
there.
that would be
Maybe
nice.
hopefully a
Mm-mm.
German.
Oo,
Yes, who
wow!
can share their
And
thoughts.
then you will be
Yeah.
our translator. Ang galing! That will
Yes,
be
yes. Yes,
nice.
yes, yes.
Ano, pwede na tayo mag-collab niyan dahil, teka nga muna, what is your YouTube channel? I wanna know that. Anong
I
YouTube
will
channel
send
mo?
it to you. Hindi ko din master. Kasi nga, hindi
Ayun
ako
pala,
mateking tao. Hindi
kala
ako
ko ang
mateking
ganda.
tao. At wala akong time na maging techie. So, hindi ko yan genre, ate.
Okay.
Alam mo na marunong ako sa mga advertisement.
Ang galing,
Ngayon,
actually, ang
ngayon
galing-galing ni
talaga.
Jen sa magaling siya mag-edit. Magaling siya, actually, techie siya. Siguro lang,
Wala,
dahil,
hindi ko siya genre.
oo, hindi mo nga siya genre. Pero, it
nako,
is, kasi ang pagiging techie naman is, yung technical skills, malalaman mo naman siya if you are interested in it. Kasi during sa namin, nasa Saudi kami, siya yung
dyan lahat. Dyan
taga-edit
lahat.
sa amin.
Dyan
Jen,
lahat.
gawin mo to. Jen, ito. Jen. O,
Yes.
diba? So, but we are really thankful. I am really, really grateful that I'm able to met someone like you. Oh, parang kanta yun. Met someone
Ala.
like you. Really,
Oo. Wag sa susunod,
kasi
mag-sample
a
na yan si Ate
friend
Bella at
will
saka si Ate
never be, hindi mo siya pwedeng kasi merong mga friend, they come and go. Di ba? Sabi nga nila, friends come and go. And
And we
I know
encountered
that
that already.
you're going to
Yes.
stay. So, makikita mo talaga yung friends that are going to stay, di ba? So, sabi nga ni Ate Mercy, maalala ko si Ate Mercy, you will have 10 loyal and sincere friends in all your
Friends.
lifetime talaga.
She's
So, parang,
correct.
so,
She's correct.
10 lang yan. Marami kang magiging makikita at marami kang mamimit na iba pang friends, but you will have 10. As in, yung talagang dyan lang siya, mag-i-stay siya. Regardless of you don't, kaya nung sinabi niya, hindi kami nag-uusap lagi, pero meron kasi sinasabi na meron kang friend na in need, yung parang need mo lang siya, not in a sense dahil kailangan mo siyang ng pera, kailangan mo ng ganito, need mo siya dahil you need a booster, kumbaga. Kailangan mo siya dahil para siyang vaccination to protect
Yes.
yourself from being depressed, from meron mga
Yes.
ganun. Parang ang gandang maging topic ang friendship, no? So we're gonna
Oo.
yan siguro, we're gonna talk about friendship soon, maybe on December, para mas masarap pakinggan, 'di ba? Kasi it's also a reunion, not just a reunion, it's a gift din siya galing sa ating kay God, dahil friends are like angels na galing talaga. God sent angels. Yan is through our friends. So, maraming salamat naman. Ang dami ko nang sinabi, ano?
Nako,
Alam ko,
ate.
pag
Baka
ikaw
mag-iyak.
talagang kausap, marami tayo mapapag-usapan, ano? So, we're not gonna just talk about sentiments today, pero talagang thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.
Welcome
And
po.
especially sa yung mga hindi pa nagpa-vaccine dyan,
Vaccine.
we
We encourage.
you, yes, to do so. Dahil wag na kayong magpatumpik-tumpik pa dahil si COVID hindi namimili. Lahat tayo gusto niya. So, kung
Yes.
ayaw mo naman, protect yourself.
Kung ayaw mo ma-hospital,
tama.
ayaw mo
I-protect mo rin
ma-quarantine,
yung mga tao
nasa
sa paligid mo, sa bahay mo. Ganun lang yun. I think it's imperative na talaga, no? Kailangan na talaga. Kasi meron ng
yes.
Ngayon na pag wala kang
Rules.
vaccine, hindi ka
You
na
cannot go out.
makalabas. Oo. Yun
Yes,
na yung,
you cannot go
I
out.
don't know kung yan ang
And you know what? Here in Germany, you cannot enter every establishment if you don't have a complete vaccine.
Wow, tingnan mo. Dapat
Yes.
ganon. Dapat ganon din dito. Parang yun na ang parang nagiging parang passport or national ID, ano?
Mas malala pa nga sa passport, hindi na hinahanap ang passport, yung COVID vaccine ang
Ayun na
hinahanap.
talaga, no? Kasi meron din
Yes.
siyang, di ba, may QR din siya.
May QR
Diyan sa
code.
Germany ba, meron bang QR? QR din ba kayo dyan? Or
Lahat?
how do you...
Lahat po. Yes,
QR
lahat.
na rin.
So,
Okay.
my vaccine from the Philippines, I go to sa mga paalis na makakapanood ng mga YouTube channel namin. So, you have your bakuna card in the Philippines, or if you want to get the yellow card, they say, in Bureau of Quarantine, mabilis lang naman magpa-schedule.
Mabilis lang ba yun?
Yes po. And then there is a payment of 300 pesos. 300 lang ha. Magbayad kayo sa online or on the payment on the counter. They can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kaya di ba sa Bayan Center yan? Sa Bayan Center, parang ganon.
Yes, I think so. Or 7-Eleven. The easiest.
Okay.
Yes.
Sige,
And then, they schedule you a time. Nung sa akin po, expedite kasi OFW naman. So, if you're an OFW, you can do expedite. So, if hindi naman, if you have the complete 2 doses, you can schedule already. Then, you ask a certificate po sa inyong municipality where did you got the vaccine. They give you a certificate. And then the certificate and the bakuna card will be recognized with the Bureau of Quarantine, and then your passport or any valid ID na government with your birthday and firma and picture. So,
okay. So, we're
go
gonna do
to
this one by one.
Yeah.
Unang-una, if you have plans to go out, especially pag OFW ka na,
get a yellow card.
Oh, yellow card. Yellow card. And this yellow card will be where?
Bureau of Quarantine. It is in the website. May website po sila.
Bureau
You just search in
Quarantine.
Google.
So, online yung appointment?
Yes po, online. So, it's very
online
easy.
Appointment,
Yes.
and then you have to pay for the fee for
300 pesos.
300 pesos. And you can pay for the fee Any
7-Eleven or
bayad
with your cards.
center,
Yes.
depende siguro. Okay.
Apo.
Bayad
And
center, okay.
Cebuana, I think. Yes.
Okay. So now,
So
if you
after
got
that
the yellow
one,
card,
you have your bakuna card, di ba? Pag complete
okay.
doses ka na. And
Mm-mm.
then that bakuna card, you will tell to your municipality or dun sa area kung saan ka nag-done ng vaccine, sabihin mo na you ask them to have the vaccination certificate. It has a
Okay.
seal. It will be sealed by
Certificate.
the yes. And that vaccination certificate, it will be uploaded to that site together with your bakuna
Okay.
card. I-upload
Now,
mo yan.
if you got your vaccination certificate, ikaw ba ang mag-upload nito or do you have to
Yes
go
po.
to okay.
Upon applying the appointment, pag kukuha na po tayo ng appointment, meron kang fifilapan na form, your name, your birthday, the
Mm-mm.
date of vaccination, what kind of vaccine was being vaccinated to you, when is the
Okay, I
first
got
dose,
it.
second dose, and then you need to upload the picture, proof that this is certified, it's a real
Okay.
vaccine because that one has a control number. I think so.
Okay. Then after
So
that, you have the yellow
after that
card,
one, it will be
bakuna
says
card,
yes,
certificate, and then
it will be says on the account that you need to pay this 300 pesos dun
okay.
sa
So
account.
go ka na sa payment. Okay.
Yes. And then if you already paid it, it will be maximum 48 hours. So that is 2 days, if I'm not
48
mistaken, that you need to
hours.
pay. Kasi pag hindi mo na pay ng 48 hours, disregard na nila yung schedule mo na na-reserve. Hindi na
Okay.
yun, bago na
So
ulit.
within 48 hours, it has to be paid.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then,
Paid.
if you are already paid, it will be marked as green. Pag hindi
Okay.
pa paid, red. Pag green na,
Okay.
paid na
Green.
yon. Makikita mo, paid.
Pag red,
Red, not.
X. Okay.
Yes. So, if you have the schedule, so you have the confirmation number,
Okay.
that is the receipt. Yung confirmation number, you can put it on your phone because you already online. Yun lang naman ipapakita mo. On the day, mamimili po kayo doon kung saan yung nearest place nyo ng Bureau of Quarantine. Meron listahan. Mamili ka lang. I-type mo kung saang place ka, tapos mamili ka kung saan. And then
Nearest
after that
place.
one, yes, of where you can get the yellow card. And
Mm.
so, what will happen on that day, kunwari, mamimili ka rin po ng schedule, usually 8 hanggang 4 o'clock ang opening nila. Mamili ka lang doon sa time allotted. And please do it within 30 minutes before, or if you can do it 1 hour before, kasi sometimes it's first come, first serve. Ganyan
First
sila.
come, first serve.
Yes, basta nandun ka sa time frame ng time mo, okay na yan. I-entertain ka nila. Minsan po kasi
Okay.
mahaba ang
So,
pila.
anong gagawin dito? Like you already have this card. Anong mangyayari?
You present it to our airport. Yan ang key mo
Okay.
din.
So,
Importante yan.
Yun yung ipipresent mo pag aalis ka na.
Yes po. Kahit po tourist ngayon, hinihingi na yan. Anyone who is traveling outside. And wait, I will go to my cabinet so that they would have an
Can you
idea
show us para ano?
how it does look like, para you have the background.
Mm-hmm.
They say this is the yellow card. Wait,
Okay, that one.
Yes, this is the yellow
Yan.
card. And then on its side, it will say your name. Wait. It will say your name and then the QR code.
Mm.
That is my name if you can see it. Wait.
Okay.
Should I
Yes,
do it?
yes. That one. Yes,
Then
that
there
one.
is a QR code. And then on the next page, there will be a next
Mhm.
page that's the vaccine with seal of the Philippines. May seal yan ng Pilipinas.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think so that it can be readable, but naka-emboss yung seal. It has a seal of
okay.
Philippines.
Okay.
Yes. It will. Then, pagdating mo either whenever country you are,
Mm-mm.
if like you, Te, you will be in US, right? So
Mm-mm.
you will tell to US this one, you need to register in US that you are fully vaccinated. Then it will give you another QR code for US code. Like for here in the Europe, I registered it in most of the saan ba kasi? Pharmacy, sa mga pharmacy. Then I got mine in my phone. Nasa phone siya.
Okay.
Yes, it will be automatically on your phone. So, yun na yung magiging pass ko. I don't need to bring this one and everything that I enter in any European countries. Yun na lang. Yun na lang,
Yan na lang.
yes. And this one,
Wow,
it will be
galing.
valid. Yes. And yun na lang, sa airport and everything. And then, pag uwi ko ng Pilipinas, this the time that I will bring this because sa Philippines naman to.
Okay.
Kaya,
That's
keep
good.
this one. Keep this
Yeah.
one.
So,
Like a
yun
passport.
na. Ayan. So,
At,
iaano ko to. Ito, after ng ating live, I'm gonna do a short video of this and i-highlight ko to, yung explanation mo para we're gonna
yeah,
have a
but
separate
that is
video of
important.
this and then,
Mm.
iaano ko to, parang ikakat ko para we're gonna talk about this yellow card, how important it is for those people who are traveling outside the Philippines,
Tourist. Yes.
tourists, and for
Tourist.
those
Lahat,
who, yung mga
OFW.
OFW na, and then gustong mag-OFW ulit, and then yung mga tourists or magbabakasyon. I think hindi pa naman allowed ang magbabakasyon, 'di ba? So, yung mga working visa, working travels, business
Student
travels,
visa.
students
Student
visa,
visa.
this card is
It's
really
very
important
important.
for those who are traveling. So, wow, ang dami namin nakuha sa iyo, ha. You are really a blessing. Thank you so much talaga, Bunso. Wow, ang galing-galing. Asan yung isang Bunso
Yes.
nang para ma-conclude na natin. So, any final thoughts about COVID or being a nurse, or baka meron kang gustong sabihin sa mga frontliners na kagaya mo rin? Is there anything that you can boost their morale, or let's mauna muna tayo sa sa vaccinations, tapos na, and then how
Mm-mm.
about frontliners, ang mga colleagues mo na nasa
Um,
Pilipinas, sa
yeah.
mga buong mundo, as a nurse, ano yung pwede mong good thoughts or encouragement to them?
Yes. For nurses or anyone who is a frontliners po, when I say frontliners, lahat na yan, mapa-janitor or anything on lahat ng workers who are still working right now, even if it is pandemic, I advise you to boost your health, our health first. Why? Because every day, iba't ibang person ang na-encounter natin. And number one is very important. Please don't put off your mask. Mask. Still do with the mask. And wash your hands, and then alcohol or sanitizers on your bag. Please. It's still, growing talaga. Here in Germany, magla-lockdown na naman ata sila sa ibang area.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, because tumaas ang kasi nag-open ang meron na ditong mga
Ang
Christmas
border, no,
bazaars.
nag-open na naman.
Yes, and also, yeah, because I already traveled in Amsterdam and Belgium.
Kaya nga, nakita ko nga, sabi ko, wow, this girl, hindi na talaga mapigilan. Okay, so
Yes.
anyway.
So and also vitamins. I recommend Immunopro. Nag-endorse. But
Nag-endorse?
it Immunopro, anything vitamin C consays that can boost, that can help. O
That
kung
is
medyo
local ba yan dito
yes,
sa
sa atin.
Pilipinas?
Oh, ma'am. Man, tuloy. Ate, naging professional. so, syempre, boss ko pa rin sila. Mga ate ko yan. So,
Hindi,
I
ate lang.
address
Ate
them,
lang.
ma'am. Then, vitamin C, kahit ano yan, mapakalamansi, juice, kung social ka, kung mayaman tayo, lemon, yun, di ba?
Lemon,
Yun,
di ba?
lahat,
Dahil yung
eat.
tatlong, 42 pesos, di ba?
Kaya
diba?
nga, eat healthy foods, guys.
Mm-mm.
Eat healthy. Number one, eat healthy foods. And please, as much as possible po, kung di naman kailangan lumabas ang mga kids, let them stay home. I don't advise them to go out. Kahit may mall pa dyan, kahit bukas na lahat ng SM. Please, mga mothers, mga fathers, don't let your child be the victim of COVID-19. Kawawa sila.
Kawawa.
Naku, kawawa.
Wala pa silang
Kasi,
protection.
And, ayun, mga protective for the sake of us, we need to protect our health. Sa society, yun, si vaccine, same thing. Protect your health, boost your health, and eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. Wow, naging nutritionist na tayo, te.
Oo, nutritionist na. So, in short, please observe public health protocol. So, wag niyo nang tatanggalin yung mga kasi talagang gawin niyo na siyang it's a healthy
routine.
practice. Oo, it's a healthy
Routine.
practice yung ating mga face mask na yan. Meron naman kung gusto niyo social kayo, 'di ba? Social kayo. Meron mga LV diyan, may mga Gucci diyan, kung gusto niyo lang, 'di ba? Pero
Mm.
please protect yourself, okay? So how about sa mga OFWs naman? Ano yung Mega love shout out pala kay Mami Idyang. Andiyan siya nasa Hong Kong, siya OFW din siya,
Hello
Amerika.
po.
Thank you Mami for staying with us. Ano yung magiging mo like good thoughts naman na babahagi mo sa kagaya mo na OFWs naman. Kagaya nila Ate
Um,
Joyce, sila
yes.
Irene.
For OFW, I can say that please protect pa rin yourselves or aiming to go for the OFW thing. Hindi po siya madali. So, ako, buhay, internet is life. Kasi nakaka-boost. You can talk to your family, you can talk to your friends like this one. Something that you can have someone a good conversation, be a productive one, 'di ba? So, for me, kahit saan parte ng mundo, COVID is real. So,
That's
protection.
true.
Our priority now is to have obey what is it in the government, please. At don't get mad kung ganyan ang ginagawa. It's because of
Tama.
us, lalo na sa Philippines, because ang Pilipinas po hindi kayang bumili ng sariling mask every day. In Germany, it's free. And other countries, it's free. But for us in the Philippines, it's not free. Kaya please, as much as you can, umpisahan nyo na sa sarili ninyo na to protect yourself. And for the OFW, just be sure that you are connected with your family members kasi aalis ka. And then, homesickness, diverge. Diverge your thought. Hindi ako sanay ma-homesick eh. Alam nila yan.
Kasi travel
Alam nila
na
yan. Oo, kasi travel is life. So, hindi naman po ako, kasi everyday naman I have the time to talk with a family. 30 minutes, parang at least you can talk in one day. Because I cannot live without talking to them in every single day, right? Especially yung mga may kids. Sa una, iiyak ka pa. Kasi yun yung mga nakikita ko sa mga kasama ko. But, every time they can see that our priority is to provide as much as we can for the family because it's pandemic, grab for it. If you have the chance, grab muna. And then if you have this, a good money to save, then that's the time you invest it with a good investment or whatever you have that you can be contented or that you can already stay at home together with a family together. Ayun po. Yun ang mga advice namin sa inyo.
Oo, yan. And for yourself, what can you say about for yourself? Anong gusto mong sabihin para sa sarili mo? Aside from congratulations that you did it, you're here now, ano bang gusto mong sabihin pa sa sarili mo? Nandiyan
Dream
ka
more.
parang si Boy Abunda lang. Ayan, nandiyan na sa lamin. Anong gusto mong sabihin sa sarili mo, 'di ba? So
Jen, dream more. Kaya mo 'yan. Mapupunta ka din dun sa pinangarap mo. Kasi oo, kasi alam mo naman yun, Tebel. Alam mo ang pinaka-desire ng puso ko mula noon hanggang ngayon di naman nagbago. Pero for me, I do it with baka hindi pa ito yung time, pero hindi ako magsasawang gapangin talaga yun. Gapangin na talaga yung term eh. Hindi ako magsasawang ulit-ulitin hanggang sa bagay, hindi ko pa naman talaga siya inumpisahan because I never been to the embassy. But this time, I pray hard for it and I'm dealing really with it and I'm really pushing myself to do it. Talaga.
Okay.
Talagang
That's good.
Hindi pa to yung ending ni Jen. Baka sa susunod, ayan na talaga siya, te.
Ayan na. So, may reunion na talaga tayong live. Diba? So,
Mm-mm.
talagang if you dream high, soar high, venture high. So, whatever
Tama.
whatever is in your heart,
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Kaya go for it. Way to go talaga. As in, congratulations already dahil alam ko,
Thank
you
you.
have done a great leap talaga. Talagang tumalon ka. Hindi siya, talon ba? Ano ba yung mas pinakamahaba? Yung hop, how do you say that in Tagalog? Yung hop. Lundag? O the same
Lundag
lang talon?
yata.
O parang
It's very
ganun.
hard
Basta,
in Tagalog.
oo,
We will
yeah.
just say it in
Anyway,
English.
you made a great leap. Yan ang ibig ko sabihin. So, talagang ang haba, ang lahaba ng talon mo.
Layo.
Kumbaga, I don't know
Alayo na
how
natin,
do I say it? Parang talagang
lumipad.
just to reach, just to go to that goal of yours. So, talagang if you really have the goal, you work for it. It's not just you work for it, yung alam mo yung andyan si God, 'di ba? You don't just
Exactly.
work hard. Kung talagang para sa iyo 'yan, hindi mo na kailangang ang sabi mo gumapang. You don't need that.
Gumapang.
You don't need that because God will provide. God go first. Ando na siya,
Yes.
nauna na siya sa iyo bago ka, 'di ba? He will go first before you. So talagang hinandaan niya 'yan dahil pagdating ng araw, maaano mo rin yan, maa-achieve mo rin yung kung ano yung gusto mo. Not just for yourself, but because for the good of others. Because I know, God knows, that you will bless others as well. So, maraming salamat for being a good soul. Maraming salamat
Thank you
for being a
po.
good sport today. And tonight pala, alam kong morning pa dyan sa inyo. Good morning again. Paano ba yung sasabihin ang good morning sa inyo?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Perfect. Yes.
Oh, wow.
You're doing it
Parang
right.
ang ganda ng pakinggan, parang pagkain lang. Parang ang pagkain lang, pag ginuguto na ako, parang wala pa tayong dinner. Nag-breakfast ka na ba? So anyway, maraming salamat, Jen. I hope also si Sir Kael ay umakyat na nang para ma-end na natin ang ating live stream. And nagpapasalamat ako, Bunso, dahil alam kong ikaw talaga yung naunang Bunso talaga dahil our friendship has gone so long. And, na-enrich natin to, and maraming salamat sa
more pa,
mabuti mong
more.
Yes. Friendship sa atin.
More.
Yes, it's sa atin. And I hope that one day we will be able to meet lahat nun sila Ann, si Irene, si Ate Joyce, lahat sila.
And more pa, sina Ate Mau, yes, yan.
Si Mau, yes. I
sina
hope
Ate
we can
Mau.
also invite
Shout
them.
out with the DCA girls. Baka manood sila. Baka magtampo. Hindi na si Ate Zeni.
Ate Zeni, lahat sila, diba? So,
Ate Leslie, baka may makalimutan tayo.
Leslie, sino pa ba? Si Ate Jean. Diba?
Ate Jean,
Si ano pa
si
ba?
Ate Juliet.
Ayan.
Si Ana is still there. Nandun pa si Ana.
Nandun pa rin pa si Ana? Si Namay, si Darius.
Si Ate Namay. Si Ate Darius.
Just,
Hi.
And I know that you guys are doing your best as well. So just protect yourself and keep safe. Keep safe lahat
and
tayo.
God bless you.
Yes. Bunso, Sir Kael, maybe pwede ka nang umakyat. Where are you na? Dahil nagbobolahan na lang kami dalawa joke. Patingin nga ng mo, pwede mo ba kami
yeah.
While waiting for Sir Kael, pwede mo kami i-tour? What's outside your window? Yeah, so pwede ka nang mag-vlog.
This is the hospital actually.
Ayan na yung hospital, okay.
Yes, it's a big, likod lang yan.
Likod lang, okay.
So, maswerte kayo may araw ngayon. Pero sobrang lamig. Ayan yung mga iba't ibang home. You can see it outside, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
kita na namin.
Wait. So, I open the window so that you can see it more
yung puno
clearly.
na yan? Is that a maple tree or
birch
tree?
You're doing it right. Yes. Maple.
Maple tree. Ayan, that's a maple tree.
See the houses? Oh my God, it's so ang lamig pero mainit.
Malamig pero mainit. Ano ba yun?
May araw. What I mean is may araw pero sobrang lamig. And this is our accommodation po. Since dalawa kami ni Yuka ang name, so it's a double deck thing. It's like a studio type of condominium. And then they have a
Are
kitchen.
you paying for it or are they paying for it?
Yes. Everything was being paid by me and with my colleagues. Lahat dito tax. And I was...
okay. So it's... Okay.
You know it already. It's expensive. So this is the refrigerator. Social dito. Sa taas niya, cooking. It's electric everything. Then this is the refrigerator on the downside. And this is the lavabo, the sink already.
Talagang inano siya?
Lavabo sa taas.
How about your
Oo.
stove? Where are your stove?
It's electrical. Ito nga. Ayan o.
Yan na yun?
Nakakonect siya. Oo, ang galing. Parang gusto ko itong gawin sa Pilipinas.
Pwede. Pero
Oo, ate.
kasi mahal kasi ang electricity natin sa Pilipinas. So, magpakayaman ka muna, bunso. Then you can do that.
And the CR, parang hotel type na
Aha.
CR. Ayan.
Wow.
Tip, wala pong tabo sa Germany. So, nagdala kami ng tabo.
Pinoy talaga.
Oo.
May tabo.
Walang tabo po sa
Built-in.
Germany.
Sabi nga ni Mami Id, yung built-in.
Yes.
Naka-built-in
Yeah,
siya.
correct. Built-in na kitchen. That's the
Oh,
term.
galing
Built-in
naman.
kitchen. Oo. Ayun, it's like a studio type thing. So,
Mhm.
hindi kami masyadong magamit ni Yuka kasi on the time comes when we jump to another
Hospital?
what do you call it? No, apartment na
Apartment.
bigger.
Okay.
Yung magsasalo-salo na kami, yun talagang
Mm.
kami na yung magpo-provide. Kasi dito shared pa rin naman kami ni Yuka sa
Everything is
fee.
shared.
Yes, as much as we can para at least makatipid from the very first start. And then
Mm.
of course if she got the husband, or for me kasi I still praying for my plans, whatever it is, kung ano, because my heart is in there.
Yeah.
Diba? Still,
I
my
left
heart
my
is
heart
in
in the
there.
Philippines. Parang
Yes.
ganon?
So,
Okay.
oo. So, ayun po. But, I think, I have Schengen visa. I enjoy all European countries.
Wow.
Masarap magka-Schengen. Kasi free
Oo.
visa.
Ah.
Pupunta lang ako, yes, ate.
Oh, good. Hindi kasi privilege mo yan kasi gaya ng sinabi ko, talagang ang nurses talaga, they are really in demand. Lalo na ngayon sa Germany. So talagang, 'di ba? I even nag-browse ako, tinitingnan ko. Talagang wala silang for PTs. They are really hiring for nurses. So
Nurses.
enjoy mo yan, and then dahil that is a privilege. Privilege talaga siya dahil yan yun na yung ano mo eh. And then, aside from that, I wanna ask also dahil nandiyan ka rin lang, do you ever have an experience na na-discriminate kayo?
Yes!
Or,
Yes!
automatic eh.
Yes.
How was it? How did you handle it? Paano ba yung experience mo na yun?
Alam mo ko, matigas ako eh.
Mm-mm.
Hindi mo ako
Sige.
matitinag sa my first day of work, there is a one of the Germans told us, not specifically to me. Kasi po dito ate, kami yung first Filipino.
Okay.
We are the pioneer. At wala pa po din sa ibang, what do you call this, ibang side na maraming Pilipino. Germany, ngayon lang talaga, nag-hire sila ng Filipino. So, to make the story short, I heard that one of the service crew, parang nagbibigay ng pagkain, ano lang, parang janitor like that, is telling us na sa mga kapwa niya, why right now the government of Germany is hiring Filipino nurses wherein they can work as a janitor na lang. Yeah. And
Come again.
How come the German government is hiring Filipino nurses wherein we can work as a janitor na lang, not as a nurse? Ganyan talaga kababa ang tingin nila. Yes. And then, ako naiintindihan ko in a way, kasi yes, I cannot speak the way you are fluent, but I have the idea on what are the words that you can say, 'di ba? So,
Tama.
parang hindi ako welcome kasi ako mag-isa nag-flight kasi nga si Yuka na COVID. So, everything was first time to me. So, ako talaga mag-isa sa station ko. Ako lang mag-isang Filipino. So, nung una talaga, hindi po sila lahat marunong mag-English. Yun pala yung reason.
Oo.
Hindi
Okay.
sila marunong. And they don't, ang tawag dito, ayaw nilang naririnig kang mag-English. Kasi one of the staffs told to my colleague na Filipino na, bakit ka mag-English nandito ka sa Germany? So you speak the language. Which is to the point, yes, they're right.
That's true, yeah.
hindi naman namin agad alam lahat ng medical terms, it's a process. Kahit naman ako nung nasa Saudi ako, pero I'm lucky
That's
because
true.
you are there, guys.
Mm-mm.
Pero dito walang interpreter. You need to speak talaga. So mahirap talaga ang language po, and swerte ako sa station ko, nag-German na ako eh. So ng station
Stasyon.
ko, oo. Kasi God always give me to the people who will boost my confidence talaga. Who will be that I can rely on. Kasi po yung iba kong mga kasama talagang hindi sila pinapansin. Para lang silang hangin. Ang tingin mo sa sarili mo, parang wala kang kwenta. It's very, very hard
Okay.
po sa amin. But, ang Pilipino kasi is, resilient yan eh. Matyaga.
Resilient, yeah.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Napaka niyan. Ang Pilipino, focus lang yan sa goal eh. Kaya, every time, sa totoo po niyan, sometimes I go to my place ng mga kasama ko, I encourage them. Ako ngayon parang nagiging black sheep dito kasi ako kasi realistic na tao. Sabihin ko na sabihin niyo ako po dumidiretso ako sa direktor. Pag ayaw ko ng sistema, lahat ng reklamo sinasabi ko 'yan. Kasi I need to be true to myself. Talaga alam mo naman ako, talaga magsasalita ako. Tapos ganun din sa kanila, and sometimes mga mas matatanda pa sa akin, mga 38, 40s. And then sometimes they would ask me, ikaw Jen, parang do you want to stay here? Sabi ko, if I will have the opportunity to go to English country, why not? Ganun ako eh. I'll just be honest because for me, my heart, diba? My heart is over there. Where is it, diba? But marami po, kahit po sa mga train, hindi lang Pilipino ang inaano nila, mga black. Meron din kasi mga black dito. Oo, may mga African, may Moroccan, but mabibilang ko po sa daliri ang mabait na German. Ganun na lang.
Okay. So I think I can parang kumbaga parang second demotion sa dahil barkada ko, she was married to a German. Okay naman yung husband niya, yeah. Okay naman yung husband niya, pero she also has experienced a lot of discrimination dahil she doesn't speak their culture.
Language.
Pag sinabi mo culture,
Yes.
di ba? It's their language. So, yun na nga. Kasi, oo naman, dahil feature pa lang talagang, iba naman talaga tayo compare sa kanila. Iba talaga yung features nila talagang, eto, tsura talaga to, German talaga to. And then this is Filipino, this is Asian. Pero, ang masasabi ko lang talaga, for all those OFW, talagang, boost your morale. Kumbaga, unang-una yung tatanungin, why are you there? Tanong niyo sa sarili, bakit ka nandyan? Ano bang purpose mo? Bakit ka nandyan? There must be a reason why God put you there. Bakit dinala ka ni God dyan? Bakit yung papers mo, ang dali-dali. Di ba? Before ka umalis ng Pilipinas naman, talagang you are super excited. Alis na ako, pupunta na ako ng Germany. Then when you were there, yan parang kakaharapin mo. Oo, di ba? So, hindi naman talaga, oo, di ba? Hindi lahat ng bagay talaga is masarap. 'Di ba? Kagaya nga ng sinasabi nila, hindi lahat ng prutas or lahat ng vegetables are matamis. Merong mapait, 'di ba? Kagaya ng ampalaya. So, life is the same. Meron tayong mga pait sa buhay, but that will enrich you. That will help you become stronger. Gaya ni Jen, ang dami din naming naranasan sa Saudi, but we became a better us. So, I think then kaya ka napunta muna ng Saudi to become more stronger, and hindi lang sa puso kundi sa mind. You have to be stronger in the mind talaga, dahil otherwise yung mind mo talaga magdi-dictate muna eh. Dahil pag nasaktan ka, 'di ba, yung mind mo parang madi-destroy ka na. But if you have a healthy mind, hindi ka basta-basta matitibag. And I am so 100% sure na kaya mo yan, and kaya ka nandyan, you are there para i-boost mo rin sila. So tell them kung saan ka galing. You've been to a lot of discrimination. Ang dami nating discrimination na laban na-experience sa
Saudi.
Saudi dahil iba din ang culture nila. They have a different culture. Conservative sila doon. And we are from a very democracy
Open.
natin.
Yes, open.
Sa kanila iba, mas grabe din yung naranasan natin. So that experience, you bring it there para alam nila you can be a light for them. 'Di ba? So I think that's one of your purpose. Bakit ka nandyan? One of your purposes kaya ka nandyan. So be strong dahil kailangan nila ng strong na
Nurse. Yes.
na nurse na kasama dyan. And with your wits, with your experiences, use that to boost them and help them. Okay? Alam ko mahirap.
Yes.
Mahirap talaga maging OFW. Talagang minsan talaga parang, lalo na pag wala ng internet, di ba? Parang, hello, asa na ako? Di ba? Ano na? Di ba? Parang ang hirap walang internet. Parang siguro kung magbabaliw ako. Di ba? Thanks God dahil na-invento ang internet. So we are thankful for God for blessing the people kaya nagkaroon ng internet. And I don't know, asa na ba si Bunso? Parang
Kanina umakyat na. Asa na siya?
umakyat na ba siya? Bunso, umakyat ka na. Baka kung saan pa kami mapunta. Kasi then last parang 2 weeks I think last month ang naging topic din namin is OFW, tapos meron din siya mga nasa Japan siya, and then ang dami din yang hindi siya maraming yung sa mga viewers, ang dami nagsasabi na may discrimination, lahat ng bansa mababa talaga ang tingin ng mga tao sa mga Pilipino. But why Filipino are scattered? Bakit? May purpose. Bakit tayo nandiyan sa iba't ibang bansa? So,
Yeah,
be the
that's true.
light. Dahil ang daming, mas marami pang mas mahirap ang kanilang sitwasyon compare sa inyo na
Saan?
nandyan kayo, di ba? Nandyan ka sa maganda yung condo mo. How about the others? So, kumbaga, ganun na lang yon. So, but go back to what is your purpose, bakit ka nandyan, 'di ba? So para sa pamilya mo, para sa sarili mo, and para ma-bless mo rin yung others, and educate people na ganito pala dito. So people will learn from your experiences para mas pagandahin pa nila yung kanilang pagbutihin pa nila yung kanilang knowledge. Talagang gaya ng sinasabi ni Jen, you sought knowledge para yun yung magiging depensa mo. Yun yung magiging lawyer mo. Otherwise, wala, mahihirapan ka, baka kung saan tayo mapunta, ma-depress na tayo. 'Di ba? Ayan, asa na yung ating bunso?
Naka!
'Di ba? So talagang pero marami ka nang napuntahan diyan, no? Na aside, ano yung pinakamagandang diyan, magandang napuntahan mo? Diyan lang sa place mo lang.
Ay, sa place ko?
Wala ba masyadong
Meron cathedral. Nandito sa amin yung malaking cathedral.
Yes. Yun yung sa buong na yan, sa Germany.
Sa city. Hindi,
Sa
buong
city
city. City nila.
Okay.
Ang pinakamalaki kasi nasa Cologne eh. Yung pupuntahan ko maybe on December, on my vacation. That one. So, asan na si Stream? We will wait for them.
Ayan.
Oh, there.
Sorry, naiwan ka ulit. Tinawagan ko lang siya.
You're back, ate.
Yes. Nakikita mo na ba ako? Nakikita mo ako? Can you see me? Ayan. Can you see me? Ayan. So, pasensya naman, meron kami mga technical issues dito, but we would like to thank everyone for staying with us. Maraming salamat, Mami Ganda, Idyang, Mami Idyang, maraming salamat po for staying with us. Aba, Trina, alone ka na ganda. Oo, naging alone na siya.
Tumakbo ako.
Nalaglag. Nalaglag. Maraming salamat.
Ayan
Alam
na.
ko medyo konti lang tayo dahil hindi talaga namin nasabihan na kung
Ayan
meron
na.
na kaming live ngayon dahil we are really waiting for Jen's schedule kung ano yung availability niya. Talagang yun ang aming susundin talaga. So, and we are thankful dahil napagbigyan na niya tayo ngayon. So, maraming
More to
salamat,
go.
Jen. Maraming salamat, Bunso. And dalawa yung bunso ko
Thank you,
ngayon.
Tin.
Grabe na to, oh, Bunso. Sa YT, si Sher Kael kasi yung bunso namin. Siya yung bunso ng lahat. Siya yung pinakabata
Opo.
kasi. Pero ngayon, Bunso, Sher Kael, siya ang bunso. Sabi ganun. Old age ang pagbabasihan, okay? But si Bunso, si Sher Kael, maraming salamat din dahil ano din niya. She has a good heart. Siya din ang technical engineer ko. Talagang kailangan kong sabihin yan because I'm really grateful dahil na-meet kita. And tinutulungan niya ako sa live stream ko. Maraming salamat, Bunso, Sher Kael. And Bunso, Jen, maraming salamat. Puro Bunso. Maraming salamat for staying with
Sa
us.
aming viewers.
Ma'am Dea Vic Reyes, Yang Reba, sino pa bang nandyan? Hindi ko nakikita yung iba. Ate Zen Guevara, maraming salamat. Alam ko meron pa yung iba, sila Taylor, Robert Taylor, yung Real Talk, maraming salamat. And everybody who has stayed and visited us, DJ Shine, maraming salamat. Sa lahat, maraming salamat. Stay safe. And Bunso, Jen,
God bless.
stay safe. God bless.
Yes
And
po.
mabuhay ka, mabuhay ang mga OFW.
Thank
and
you.
Lahat ng frontliners, we all salute you. And please stay safe and don't forget to pray talaga. God is always there. Don't lose
Thank you
hope
so
dahil
much.
hanggat nandiyan ang hope, andyan si Jesus. Alright? So we're gonna see
All
you
right.
soon. And we are inviting you
See you
again.
soon. And
Maging co-host
please,
namin ni Bunso.
I will go to Paris. You are
she'll
there
go
with me, guys.
Yay!
We will go to Paris.
She will be going to, pupunta siya ng Paris.
Doon ako
and
mag-New
then,
Year. On the Eiffel
Mag-New Year siya
Tower.
doon, Bunso. Yes.
Wow.
And then, ila-live natin. Para na rin tayo nakapunta ng
Yes.
Paris.
Talaga?
Diba?
Talagang ila-live niyo?
Alright!
Yes.
Ila-live natin. Okay ba yun,
Okay.
Bunso?
Oo.
Okay,
Oo,
sige.
walang problema.
Ila-live natin yan. Alright.
With the countdown.
Yes, with the count. Ay, ang sarap. Okay.
With the countdown.
We are gonna say goodbye and thank you so much for being with us. And sa lahat ng ating viewers, lahat ng aming lalabs dyan, maraming salamat. And this has been, Bunso, Jen, this has been
Hi. Yeah.
Jenifer Pepino.
Jenifer Pepino. Nako.
And this has been your host, Yuri Belacon. Bunso?
And yeah. Ako ba si Ate Shekael o ako?
Shekael.
Dalawa.
Hindi na
Dalawa
tama.
kami, ganito mo kami.
Okay, ulitin natin. Una, ikaw, this has been si muna, ang ating special guest. And then ako,
Yeah.
and then si Bunso muna,
Okay.
Shekael. Unang Bunso, Jen, and then second na Bunso, Shekael, and then ako. Alright?
Okay.
This has been your
Jenifer Pepino.
And Shortcut Vlog.
and Yuri Belacon. This is YBK Inside Talks. Good evening and thank you so much. Bye!
Bisbal! Ciao!
Ciao!
Bye-bye!
Huwag ka muna bumaba. Huwag ka muna